Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Poker Face. My name is Blaze, and I am still your DM for this game. And if my wonderful players could introduce themselves, please.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm Heartless, and you're going to be having guild travel quiet mode today. Um.
There's apparently some objections to that.
Honk
I'm gonna
honk.
close my window.
Just
Don't-
wrong.
You were worried about the dog.
I am still worried about the dog.
Valid.
Never worry about the dog.
But I want to worry about the poker. Anyway, before I derail us any further.
And we will be up to much mischief, I think.
Oh, I hope so. Table.
Hello. My name is Fable. I have a dog in the room, so if they start barking, I apologize. But I'm playing Guy, who's disguised as Ansel, who's yeah, that's all I got. But also, like, that I do think that before we started recording, Blaze made a comment about Pluto not being a planet, which I disagree.
Lewis, you're up.
We are doing very good. It's me, local bastard of the Toonkind server. My name is Lewis. I'm playing Tobias. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're still fighting Queen Shill.
Hell yeah. And last but certainly
Hi, I'm Uni. I'm playing Zan.
yeah.
I don't have anything witty or fun to say.
Aw,
I love you so much.
we give you hugs.
Zan the
And
Mask,
that's enough.
Zan the Masked Man.
So yeah, we are back here at Poker Face, and last we were here, we we got Ansel in as Ansel to the party officially. You know, out through a window 1st, back in through the front door. Everything seems to be going fine. And then, a few pickpockets later, you all ended up on stage. And after a quick, quote unquote mock fight, which mostly went your way, despite the appearance of a large
Despite the
tiger.
fact that two of us didn't want to play.
Well, you were allowed to back off, and
Yeah.
you helped out a bit with the backdrops and everything, and Zan found, somebody hiding amongst the rafters trying to,
Have
something.
some fun
Phantom
with
of
the
the Opera
show.
shit.
Yeah, Phantom of the Opera. Don't worry, it's, for some reason, Gil came and was just like, look, just knock that off. They were just
Sigh,
like,
knock it off.
yeah, and they just started tying them back up. That seems to be taken care of. And the two little troublemakers who got you all on stage are, still there. Ansel was quote unquote Ansel was helping them up, and they were just commenting on you coming in and joining the performance.
Now you see, I could give you this deed, but I feel like they'd be very pissed at me if I did.
Well, that's okay. We weren't going to be keeping it anyway. You guys won against the villains, so congrats on being the heroes.
Gil's just gonna turn and walk away now.
Oh, wait a
Gil's
minute.
just going, well, that's cringe.
Well, are you going to be leaving without your prizes?
Prizes.
And because they are tunes and it is a gag, which, there we go.
Gods.
I'm having to remember how this one works. I'm rolling dice. Okay, 6. So they basically take out a couple of small, like, wooden cases, like drawer boxes, and they open them up, and each of them has a bottle of red whiskey, which they hold out one to each of you.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Gil is going to take it, uncork it, and sniff it a little.
All right.
Oh no, alcohol.
It smells.
No, it's more the fact of, does it smell off?
Do you want to give me a roll for that? The investigation?
Sure.
Hansel's gotta take one and just look for a label.
That's
That's
a
also
nat
fair.
20.
Nat 20,
It's
alright.
not
Plus
like an
2.
investigation check.
But look.
Okay, it doesn't smell off. It smells very good. It also seems to have an undertone of spice to it.
Okay,
Oh.
so he's gonna immediately cork it and actually pull out his pocket and put it in his hammer's face.
That's fair. Faye, will you read the label? And it is labeled fire whiskey.
Oh boy. Well, I know someone who's gonna appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna take you know what? He's gonna take a little test sip.
Okay.
Take a fucking
Give me a con save.
You get a +4 to your con save. Because
Ooh.
you're probably within a certain amount of feet of Gil.
Don't need it. That was a nat 20.
Oh, holy shit. We're starting out strong
Whoa,
tonight.
starting
Goddamn.
out
All
strong
right.
with these.
No, we're using all the good rolls. Stop.
That's a nat 20 plus 1 plus the 4, which is 26. No, wait, sorry, 25.
25? All right, yeah. You take a sip and you just feel flooded with warmth and heat, but not burning. And it's almost like you swallowed fire. It tastes like a golden fire almost. And it's got a
Oh, I like
spicy heat to it, but it's not too hot. And you just feel very warm, almost toasty.
Ooh. Oh, oh, I'm saving this. Corks it, but puts it in his pocket. Because he doesn't
Gil's
have a hammer space.
Gil's tail's gonna flick around. He says, "I'll accept your bribe not to do anything for a little bit." He says before walking away from these two dudes.
They just like do like the in sync blink and smile. Very kind
Don't
of
pay
you, good
attention
sir.
to him.
Oh, well, it's kind enough of him. I know some of the guests aren't too partial to these kinds of things, but I hope at least some of you had fun.
Well,
Oh, absolutely. That was very enjoyable.
I had lots of fun watching.
Ah, what is a performance without some watching? Here, let me guide you off stage.
I like to think I was a better audience than the rich guys.
You get a slight confused look at this because you are one of the rich guys.
Oh gods, I
He
know.
doesn't care about it.
All they do is the polite little golf clap. They did that the last party I was in, and it was. I don't understand. Why is they cheering at these sorts of things? They're just so quiet. All the time.
Because they gotta stick up their butt.
Because breaking silence is something they don't do very well.
Two kids continue to share a confused look as the two performers lead you around backstage, because the backstage is usually confusing if you don't know the way. You could get so lost, but they take you through and just like, here's the exit, and you're let back out to the rest of the party.
Oh boy.
Hikaru
Alright.
says, "Have a good evening," and they close the door behind you.
Bye-bye. Alright, now then. What were we doing before that?
Honestly, I thought there was going to be some sort of musical performance. Now I don't want to stick near the stage.
Hmm. Ansel looks over at Sand. No, he'd kill me if I did that.
Zane's face just sort of scrunches up, like he's not sure he wants to know.
Gil turns and leans in like, "What did you say? Who'd kill you for what?
Mhm. Oh,
For homosexual behavior.
yeah.
Why would
Yeah,
anyone do
unfortunately,
that?
as tempting as no, I would get in trouble. I really that's
Aw,
get in
you would get
trouble.
in trouble.
No, but like not even the fun kind of get in trouble. Sort of the oh how to describe it. He kind of leans over to Gil and starts whispering.
Mm-hmm.
Bring
What's he
and
say?
not super being subtle, like pointing at Zan. Okay, so the guy I'm disguised as is like totally into the guy we're with right now.
Uh-huh.
But, like, I gotta be super careful about how I act while disguised as him because anything I do is totally gonna make it back to him, who's my friend. And I don't kind of want to.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's kind of like I gotta pick and choose the kind like how to this setting and
Yeah,
everything.
you gotta be super careful about that.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
You're
I
you're
do.
giving him too many IDs, guy. Be careful.
Gil's tail
I
is
can
just
hear it in his
swishing
voice.
back and forth. Oh, Stoat, I don't know what you're talking about.
Zan is standing there awkwardly, like he hasn't. They're whispering. He hasn't been listening in, but they're not disguising the
He
fact
knows
that they are
it's
talking
trouble.
about him.
Mhm.
He knows
And
it's
just like,
trouble.
Might I add that on top of all of this, Plims is still between the
Yeah.
antlers on Ansel's head. God. Wait, out of curiosity, does Zan still have see invisibility going? Or did he end that?
I think Zan was the one who put it on.
Yeah,
Um,
I meant to say Zan. I must have misspoken, sorry.
Oh, that makes me
how
realize something.
long does it last? It lasts an hour, so yeah, he'd probably still have it on.
Alright. Well, I don't know if you'd notice anything about Guy then, considering.
He would notice the two arms that are crossed behind Ansel's back.
Oh,
That were
yeah,
not there before seeing visibility was put on.
yeah. I was
Huh.
wondering about that, yeah. Plims is asleep,
Interesting.
by the way.
Gil
um,
just kind of looks up at Plims
Mhm.
and looks back to quote unquote Ansel and goes, do you even know what that thing is on your
Oh,
head?
I have no
What kind
idea.
of creature it
So
is?
cute. Look
Because
at this little face, and like he reaches up and gives
it
face
looks like a
just a little squish.
lizard, but it acts like a cat, and I really don't know what to think about that.
After a few squishes, it squirms a little bit and then just like jumps. Like, you know when an animal wakes up suddenly and it forgets where it is?
Oh, good
Oh,
lord.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Go back to sleep. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You fell asleep. I think you fell asleep up there. Gives little apology scritches.
It sulks a little bit and then just like flops its head back down.
I've generally found trying to categorize things in tuned lands to be a largely fruitless endeavor.
I've learned just to roll with it at this point.
Fruitless.
Honestly,
I'm sorry, the line.
Honestly,
go
I
let
don't
the dog
think it's
out.
a
I'll be right
fruitless
back.
endeavor when there are certain categories of animals that I just don't want to be around.
Well, this one seems fairly sweet. He gives him a little scooch under the chin.
Gil just kind of narrows his eyes at Plims and then looks over at Zan. Yeah, that's what they want you to think.
Plims is just leading into the scritch, like, Probably sniffs at the hand first, you know, where it's just like the wait, who is. Oh, wait, hang on. Wait. Oh, this is acceptable, never mind.
Ermine, I think you're just being a little too paranoid.
Maybe I need to probably just relax.
We are at a party.
We are here for
True.
that and not for shenanigans. Obviously.
Obviously. It was fun dancing earlier, but
Mm-hmm.
it's
So,
not really something you could do with 4 people.
Well, not with that attitude.
That's kind of gameplays.
Your point?
Never,
And?
I mean,
never mind. Go ahead, Uni.
you you kids don't need to hold back on my account. I'm just here to I don't know, observe, see what you get up to.
If I can be honest with you, I much enjoy not getting myself into too much stuff. That has happened to me a little one too many times these past few days.
If I'm going
Of
to be
course.
honest here, you're one of the most interesting people at this party. Because all the rest of those people out there are all boring in the way that I already know.
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried talking to them?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've completely checked out of this conversation. What have we been talking about?
What we would do next, because I kind of like thought, and it's kind of hard to dance with 4 people. We could go back to like the food table or something, or go back to playing games, but
We could take turns dancing.
It is at this point there is an announcement on the stage saying that
Come
in
to make
10
an announcement.
minutes that the auctions will be starting, located at
Oh,
the
God.
back of the building,
auctions.
just
Oh,
past the
there you
guard
go.
rest area.
Oh, I have no.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I have no idea how auctions work.
Oh, me neither.
I
You
usually have
know,
already stolen something by that point.
well, sometimes it's better to watch and wait until after. Come on, let's go. He just kind of turns on his heel and starts walking.
Well, just Tubby does a little shrug and is gonna follow because, ooh, that's interesting.
Zan just sort of shakes his head like, oh, look, these troublesome kids.
Ah, shit, here we go again.
They're good kids, if a bit unscrupulous.
Don't worry about it.
So,
Oh, don't make that face. You're gonna have fun. Have you been having fun already?
You have certainly done your best to make it an entertaining time.
I consider myself nothing if not very good at making things fun.
I think that's a great endeavor to have in your life.
It's a skill, if nothing else. I should tell you. I really should tell you about the last party I was at. Boy, was that something.
Parties always do seem to be a bit hectic.
They really do, especially here. Have you noticed that?
I
Did it
don't
too?
know.
I think it's tuned.
The wildest parties I've been to have not been in Toonland, surprisingly.
Opposite for me. The wildest ones have been here. In tune, Igwell thing, place. With tunes, people. Whatever.
Maybe I haven't been to enough parties over here.
Ooh, we need to fix. Oh, we're going to fix that. Absolutely. Though next time, let's get your boyfriend in for that one. Anyways, auctions. I want to go see
so
what they need.
anyway, with that slip,
Goddamn.
you all head over to the auction area and you see one room where people are, a couple of rooms actually, where people are starting to gather. And there is lists by each store saying like what will be auctioned off, but there is also a room to the other side where people can see what is going to be auctioned off ahead of time. And it's basically a display room of everything.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go in the display room
All right.
because I want to see what these things look like.
All
I
right.
go
There
down.
is a wide assortment of things. A lot of it is seems to be jewelry, but you basically got like drinking glasses, so like glass flutes, silverware. You see a gold hand mirror with engravings, a wooden carved carousel with silver and sapphire. Again, like some earrings, different rings, what looks like an egg pendant, black feathered fan, um, just a whole bunch of different things, all in their own little cases, like number listings, little descriptions, and everything.
Oh, the egg pendant. Guys, looking at that.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Um,
Tobias is gonna, like, if it's possible to take a list, or are they, no copies of it?
No copies of him? What?
Like you said that there was the list of the items.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a list of everything that you can take and have
Oh
with
yes,
you,
yes, like
or
a little pamphlet thing, and the little so you
yeah?
can mark down which like room you need to be in. Yep, yep. There's
Mm-hmm.
absolutely one of those.
He's gonna take one because I don't have the brain to remember everything.
No, that's valid. Yep, yep. You can absolutely take one of those.
I would like to know what's the thing in the room that looks the most magical.
Do you want
Of
to
course,
do
you're the best bet.
an Arcana roll?
Sure. I got no plus to that, but sure.
Okay.
No proficiency, but I do have a plus to it. 13 plus 2 is 15.
15 dice.
You know what? I'll do a roll on that also.
Okay.
Guy's still distracted by the egg pendant.
Mm-hmm. Does he read
the fuck are you looking
the little plaque or?
Oof.
Yeah, he'll read the little plaque, but he's mostly staring at the egg pendant. He knows what he wants.
Okay.
Oh God.
Egg pendant. If broken, releases an identical egg pendant. Curse. When broken, old pendant becomes tarnished. New pendant smells like rotten eggs for a day.
Oh, I want this so badly.
Below, it says donated by Carlos Douglas Asiano Blackmont and Cleo Veridi Beryl
Oh my
Blackmont.
fucking God, it's dumb.
Oh, it's Caramel's. Oh, it's Caramel's family. Oh my god, I want it even more.
Okay, so 15 and a
God.
17.
Mhm.
Everything in here is magic. There is so much
Okay.
magic in here.
Okay, then let me clarify.
Mhm.
What would be most interesting to Gil?
Ooh, what would be most interesting to
Because he's not going to be interested in a cursed object that smells like rotten eggs for a day.
That's very fair. Well,
Not
here's
really.
no, that is very true. That is very true. Well, here's the thing. Do you read the plaques along with the checking to see which is most magical?
Yes.
Just about everything in here is cursed.
That's fair.
And I'll
That doesn't deter him.
No, yeah, that's fair. I'm just letting you know that too. So I'll give you a couple of things. How about that?
Yes.
Okay.
Graham would have a fucking field trip in this place.
He would, yeah. There's a set of 4 glass flutes, but the drinking glass, not the instruments, with intricate silver patterns weaving around the base and the handle. Keeps drinks chilled. 33% chance to spill on the 3rd sip. Silverware inlaid with paoa shells. Always clean. Curse. Each piece cannot be used for its intended purpose. So you cannot cut with the knife, you cannot drink soup with the spoon, and so forth.
Jesus Christ.
Gold
Why
hand
are they-
mirror with engravings. Shatter resistance. Curse. Amplifies a person's flaws, faults.
Ooh.
Wait, so why are they selling things that are all cursed? Or not? Or
Because-
auction? It's auctioning
Because it's
selling.
interesting.
Yes.
You know how rich people are.
I
Conversation pieces.
that would make sense. think.
Yeah,
I don't know.
because
The last couple
then
rich
they
people
don't
I
have to create a
that-
story around it. They can do no effort and have a conversation.
Carousel carved from wood with silver and sapphire accents inlaid into the wood. Listening to this makes it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. Curse, it makes it harder to get up in the morning. Sapphire earrings always feel the presence of a breeze. Curse, it always sounds like the wind is whipping around your ears. Black feather fan cools air at fans. Curse, holder will randomly lose feathers while holding it. Note, it doesn't say that's about the fan. And there's also a portrait which looks a little weird. Always looks like the owner. No one knows who the current owner is. Curse, unknown.
Dorian
that-
Gray.
So, so that painting is what Gil is actually most interested in, considering he's got another cursed painting.
Gil just loves a good mystery.
He
I
does.
just love a
It's
cursed
just-
item where you don't know what the curse is.
Yeah, what
Oh,
is?
yeah.
Wait, what is the? Sorry, was it a painting or a mirror?
It's a painting. The mirror was a different one.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Is the
mirror
painting-
showed you all your flaws or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as soon as Gil read
amplifies
that,
them.
he just kind of turned and walked away from it. Not about that. Not anymore.
That's fair.
What does the painting look like?
It's a little weird when you look at it. You notice no really discernible features about the person in the portrait. You can't really pick up on what their face looks like. It's a little
It's
weird.
like you look at their face and your eyes glaze over.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Ugh.
Gil actually like tilts one way, tilts the other as if he's trying to figure it out. But really, he's just seeing if it'll change a little bit if he looks at it from a different direction.
Give me a perspective. Perception.
Perspective.
Yeah, I'll just butcher
Perception.
that. No, I'm just gonna go sit in the corner now.
I love you.
It's perspective, perception, and that was a 4.
A 4? Nah, it doesn't change. It's nah.
Hmm.
Nothing seems to happen.
I am interested though. He says
Let's go
this
go
out
back to
loud.
egg pendant. I'm sorry, that's what guys just said on that one.
Of course you.
What's the casing around the egg pendant look?
What was the question?
Like, is it in a casing, like in a glass casing or something? I don't know what
Yeah,
the.
yeah. All the items are in their own little casings to keep it all separate and sorted.
How does security look?
There
my
there is
God.
somebody in there like keeping an eye on things. So
Where are they at the moment?
they're just like walking around the cases, like checking in
Hi.
on everything. Probably like gave you a look at one point, a nod of their head, and then just went back to walking around, and then just like stands to one side in a corner, just looking around the room.
Okay. Ansel's probably gonna place himself around the casing of the egg pendant where he's just kind of blocked, where he is blocked
Mhm.
from like direct line of sight of of whoever's guarding the room.
Mhm.
How is there a lock on this thing?
You
Visible
could
lock?
look. Give me
Yeah.
investigation.
Give an
You
investigation.
know that the
God.
second that this glass case is going to come up, there's going to be an alarm.
What does the carousel do again?
16.
It helps you fall asleep, but it makes it hard to wake up.
Right, right.
Here, I'll toss the ones I listed off in the thing real quick. Hang on. Here I come.
Thank
Here I come.
you.
Here I come. Okay, and the 16. Thank you. Okay, so these are the ones I listed. So there you go. And a 16, you do notice a small lock on the bottom of the case.
Okay. Good to know. I don't think I do. Oh no, yes I do. Okay. Okay. I, uh, thinks about it for a moment. I think before he commits, though, he's gonna go over to Zen and be like, "All right, say I want some really, really badly. Uh, how much do you want to bet that there's like a magical, uh, there's like a magical safety thing around this stuff?"
Oh, I would borderline guarantee it.
All right, so hypothetically, as a magical man yourself, how would one go around
I'm
magically?
gonna fucking cry.
How would one go around? And and I will say, guys, actually being a bit quieter about this. How would one go around said magical stuff? Theoretically,
Theoretically, of course.
God.
Well, one would probably use magic to get around magic.
right? Obviously, that's hypothetically makes perfect sense. Hypothetically, so hypothetically with hypothetical magic, talking so strictly hypothetically.
Yes, in a purely hypothetical sense.
Right, and but say one has with hypothetical magic, but doesn't is a bit hypothetically new to the hypothetical magic for this hypothetical scenario that I'm
Gil is going
considering.
to come over and just very gently put his hand on Ansel and look up and go, "You know, you are being a little loud. Why don't we go into the other room?"
I'm being hypothetically quiet. All right.
Hypothetically quiet.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah,
Zan
yeah,
was ready to let him talk himself into a pit, but sure.
Tobias looking at guy like, how are you so much of a dude without being a dude?
God.
Gil honestly just doesn't want eyes on these two people who have been seen around with him.
Mm-hmm.
We
That's
were
fair.
literally on stage a few minutes ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
exactly.
Oh,
Oh no.
like Zan, Zan is just like he's got this very wry smile on him. He goes, "Well, I would just think hypothetically that the whole purpose of an auction is to get you items that you would like without other methods necessary, but that's just my, limited perspective on the matter."
Do you guys continue this conversation in the
mm,
room, or do you start stepping outside as Ermine suggests?
oh yeah, like Ansel's okay with being let out, but he's still kind of like, yes, but hypothetically, some of us only have 50 gold in our pocket, and hypothetically, some of us don't want to spend $50 on an egg print that we hypothetically want so badly.
So
I'm just imagining like guy doing that little jump that kids do when they're getting impatient about something.
Ermine is going to look back into the room, flick his tail, and go, "Stout, I think I'm going to go
Mhm.
into the room where they're going to be holding the auction for that fan. Seems very interesting to me."
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. I'll probably join you in a bit. I just want to look around a little more.
Of course. Just so you know where we're going.
He does a thumbs up. I just want and was just wondering, Blaze, if you had more cursed items to offer in your list.
Do you want to do a little perception as you walk around, or investigation, checking things out?
Uh I'm gonna do an investigation because I have a +5 in that one.
Okay.
Command so that I don't fuck it up.
Mm-hmm.
6!
Ah,
Oh, that's a nat
6! That's a nat
one.
one.
He fucking biffs it on the floor because of the lizard cat.
The lizard cat's God. God, the nat one.
What?
He accidentally bumps into the guard as he's trying to do his rounds. Oh,
God.
sorry about that, sir.
Oh, sorry.
Excuse. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
No, it's fine. I was not looking where I was going. I was just looking at the stuff. Sorry about that.
Oh, no need to apologize. The fault is mine. We have a decent display here of paintings, jewelry, and other assortments. There's even a few movie reels if you're interested.
Ooh. I would like that, actually.
I'll start just this way. And he takes
Thank
you
you.
like further to the back, more towards where the guard was, because I'm guessing you guys didn't go towards the guard.
No, of course not. Like,
Gil did
who would
not.
go
Yep.
towards the guard?
Yep. And you do see a few of the cases has a few movie reels, and one of them states that it is Star Cause and even has
Oh,
supposedly
God.
autographs on it.
Oh,
Can I look at that?
Yep. Do you want to give me another investigation?
Yeah. Because the way you said it, I'm having a little suspicion that those autographs are not real. That's a 21.
Hey, Tobias.
Yes.
That's not your handwriting.
Is it anyone's handwriting?
Nah.
some straight up forgeries.
Mhm.
Yeah. Can I look at the description of this once you offered it? And for what price?
The
Like,
donator.
what starting price?
The donator, it says unknown.
Mhm.
The reel itself is said to play to give an almost lifelike performance, as if you were actually there on stage. Curse is that the movie reel will no longer work after playing it.
What use?
Mhm.
Yes.
And
Fucking hilarious, actually.
the starting price is 100 tokens.
Well, whoever this is, they're going to get some nice money for this shit. Good for them! God, this is so fucking stupid.
Blaze, real quick, how many tokens was the starting price for the egg pendant?
10.
How about the black feather fan?
The Black Feather fan was 25.
Okay.
What about the portrait?
That one was 50.
Of course.
Yeah. So I'll update the.
I don't remember how many tokens we have each.
I have 203.
I have extras due to this the slip.
Well,
Slippery
you
nature
have
of God.
however many you lost at the tables, but you got an extra 100 as you came back in with as Ansel.
Yeah. So 100
Well,
something.
Tobias
Okay.
did not come back in, so it did not, like, you know.
Yeah, he still got his 100, I believe.
100 and maybe, I think 108 because I won a few at one of the games.
Yeah. There's a reason to keep track of these.
Quince, I'm bad at it.
No,
It's
you're
been
valid. I
weeks.
pat you. I pat you. Pat.
I'm a silly.
You're
I have
allowed to be
100
silly.
plus. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't think I kept track. Oh no.
Oh, y'all.
We're
No,
doing
I've
so
been
good.
keeping track.
It's been a while.
At least
yeah.
I think I have it 203. Hold on a sec.
Okay. I think you got
No,
150.
yeah,
While
I have
everybody's checking
203.
that,
203? Nice.
Tobias is still checking the other movie reels.
Okay. The other one is an indie reel. It doesn't say who it's by. Um, the curse is that the reel does not stop once it has been started.
Oh God.
The
What's the price
eternal
for this one?
film.
Mm-hmm. And that one is 25 tokens.
Wait, how do they know?
That's an excellent question.
Yeah, that's why Tobias is interested. Like, wait a
And if
second.
they know, how did they stop it if it doesn't stop?
You know what I think? I think
Potentially
all these
remove curse,
items
or
are
they're talking out their
scam.
ass. Oh, I don't know about that. That's fine. Or remove curse. Who knows? It's a mystery. They might know. I mean, you can ask the guard. If the guard knows. I don't know if he's paid enough for this. You could find out.
It's just tokens. Tobias is fine. He has his eyes set on an item now.
Okay, okay. Here, let me add.
And he's going to join the others.
So I do want to say, as Gil stepped out with specifically Ansel into the hallway, Gil's going to lean up and whisper, "You know, we were just on stage, so it's probably not a good idea to nick something right in front of a guard."
That all depends if the guard sees it happening.
It doesn't matter. Wait a little bit, okay? Besides, it might be so much easier to steal from the person who might take it out from under you. You could just
That's
take it
not
out
as
from under
fun,
them.
though.
Why?
There's a challenge in it. I don't know. It's fun. Don't question my
If you
method.
want a challenge, then just ignore the alarm and steal it right now. Have the whole place come down on you. That's the challenge, isn't it?
Well, because nothing else has happened. Let's face it, the security hasn't been. Why is it that the security there would be good when it hasn't been good anywhere else?
I'm gonna cry.
There would be more of an argument for it if there was more people in the room, but there aren't. How about this? I challenge you to steal it while it's backstage, while the auction is happening. How about that?
You just see a grin. You just see him grin.
Oh no. Oh no.
All right, challenge accepted.
Oh boy.
Tobias coming back. What are you two fucking talking about?
I'm going
Hypothetical
to the
scenario.
auction.
Of course. Unsurprising.
Scout, I'm not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I'm going to the auction. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to gamble.
Tobias turns to look at Zen, gives him the look of, can you fucking believe this shit?
Zed just like spreads his hands of like, I am not participating.
Oh, come on,
Don't
Zan.
look at me.
Come on, Zan. You wouldn't let me sully your friend's name now, would you? It gives like a little little wink, little innocent little blinks. Like,
You know, if I recall, at the door there was some talk of a party crasher now. I don't think you would sully your friend's name, because we could just blame the party crasher.
can't
Oh my god.
tell if this is pointed to be in our favor or listen. I'm not the smartest person in this room. You're gonna need to spell things out much more clearly to me if we're gonna be working together.
Oh no, there's two of them.
Zan is standing here. He's like, he got the boy pose of just his hands in front of his face. Because, like, he. They are truly taking advantage of the fact that he is not, like, actively stopping them.
So what Gil says to that is Gil leans up and drops his voice even lower. I must admit, you're better at stealing than me and better at being quick with your hands than I am.
Aw.
My deal is being very persuasive and deceptive and sometimes explosive when I'm feeling like it.
Oh, explosions are fun. I wouldn't be opposed to that. All right, fine. No explosions.
The thing is I don't want to get kicked out of the party just yet. Even if I could easily find my way back in, I'd have to, I don't know, go to a store and steal some more clothing and come up with a different disguise.
I've got plenty of clothing to borrow.
Have y'all
I don't think it'll fit me.
considered, like, stealing the items after the auction? Like, they don't go immediately to the ones who bought them.
But
That's what my first idea was.
But that's boring. And you kind of just see him like drag his hands across his face and kind of stretch a little bit. It's so boring.
Plims actually
I
gives a
know,
little
but
huff
it's-
and starts reaching for Zan.
I know it's boring, but it's the only way to stop from, doing anything too explosive until like the end of the night, in which I plan to steal that big fucking sapphire. Explosively.
Zan just slowly head turns towards him.
God.
Gil just like looks over at Zan and smiles innocently.
All right, look, I am trying to be cool. But I do think it is worth recognizing that, we all had some good fun at the tables with the gambling. And I don't wanna point fingers. I don't wanna, make anyone feel bad, but it didn't go well, and they just sort of let it happen. They know that there is subterfuge happening here.
Yeah, they don't been
No,
very.
also, nobody knew who you were.
Yeah, but they knew who I was because they were there, Tobias. We've been in a similar place a little while ago.
And?
Again, I cannot emphasize this enough. We were on stage minutes ago. It is amazing that people are not talking to us right this moment.
Yes, I know. Why do you think I'm not going to fucking steal at the auction? Gil's gonna start walking towards one of the rooms because they've been in the hallway a little too long.
Yep, that's fair. Yep. It's like,
Yep.
yeah, the auction's probably starting in a few minutes, so you could check the stands in front of the doors and go into the one where that's auctioning off the fan.
Yep, that's what I want.
All right, so you go in. There's already some people sitting down, and as you step in, you are offered. Whoever follows you is also offered one of those, little number things.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Tobias is following.
Okay. And so you have like a button number to show you're that number and the fan, or not fan, the little thing, whatever those are called.
Yeah.
And there's.
Is it the? Did I get handed the number 13?
You know what? Yes. Just for the fun of it, yes, you get 13.
Zan looks at quote unquote Ansel, and he's just giving him a look like, are we following them, or are you going to insist on doing this?
He looks conflicted for a moment, like he does that kind of back and forth. On his feet, like, oh, I want to do this, want to do that, but he's until he sighs, is like, yeah, all right, we'll follow.
I mean, Guy asked Gil to be honest, so he was a little honest right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
You have
okay,
to be nice for now.
okay, I'm fine.
Also, Plims is still reaching for Zan. Plims wants down now.
All right, all right,
Oh.
all right. I see. I see. My company is no longer wanted. And he takes Splints off and hands it to Zan. Here you go. Take good care of them.
Yes, I will.
Do
Look
for
at
them.
this little man.
Do for them
I
what I.
don't get why Gil doesn't like you. You're a sweet little man.
No, they're so cute. They're like totally spying on our conversations, but they're adorable, and I can't be bothered to be bothered.
If Gil, you see enter after them, and Gil's going to move on purpose a few
Mhm.
rows back
Mm-hmm.
over here,
Mhm.
because he wants quote unquote Ansel to sit next to him so he can whisper with Guy.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, Ansel's coming. Ansel's coming.
Oh god, they're gonna come in plans.
Commit plans. God. Yep. So yeah, you go in, you scoot on over, you have a seat, and there's other people sitting down. There's more than enough space for you guys though to find 4 seats together.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, after just a few moments, they do wheel out the fan on the. It's a much smaller stage, obviously, but it's still like there. They put the fan on one of those like rotating plates, and it's just like turning.
Oh, the fan immediately.
Mm-hmm. It was one of the first
Hmm.
ones up.
All right.
And I steps out on stage, motions to it, and it's like, and here we have, as donated to us by Carlos Douglas Asiano Blackmont and Cleo Veridi Burrell Blackmont on their travels, and donated to us to auction off to all of you this evening. We will be starting the bid at 15 tokens. Do I hear 15 from anybody? And he waits a moment and he looks around. Somebody.
Gil's not going to put his collar up just to see how immediately
The
how
interest.
popular. Yes, he wants
yeah.
to see the interest first.
Okay, there's a small pause, like glancing around a bit first, and then somebody does raise the paddle, and it's just like, oh yes, 15 tokens to the lovely person over there in the blue dress. Do I hear 16, 20? Yes, yes, 17. You in the back in the green suit. Yes, thank you. We are currently at 17 tokens. Do I hear 18, 28?
I
Anybody?
raise my buzzer.
Okay. Yes, sir. How many tokens?
25.
25. 25 to you in the back there, sir. Thank you. Anybody else? 25, 25. And 26 to you up front here. 26. Yes. Do I hear 27 from you back there or to the right? 27, 27?
28.
28. Yes, yes. Very good. Do you want to roll a persuasion roll?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh, 13 plus 8.
Ooh.
Ooh. 21.
Mm-hmm. And so with that, you say that, and you hear 28, 28. Do I hear no? And how about you? No? 28 going once? Going twice? Any bangs like this little hammer. She's like, 28 tokens to the gentleman in the back there. Thank you, sir. What is your number?
13.
13. Thank you. Very good. I will mark that down. And he starts doing the paperwork, and everything is starting to be shuffled about. And they take the fan off and informs you that it will be kept to the side to basically be picked up at your convenience,
Mm-hmm.
either now or at the end of the party, basically. And one of the little ushers comes down and brings you the little collection token for it.
Thank you. And I hand over 28 sapphire coins.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
Have a good evening.
You as well.
Thank you, sir. And off they go back to the top, and they start clearing it up for the next item, which seems to be a set of rings this time. Coming
Mhm.
up next, there is going to be a few moments while people see if they want to stay for this one, go to the next one.
Mm-hmm. So, with that, because apparently Gil really wanted that, he's now going to lean over to Guy and go, so, I've been having a lot of just very, very intense situations lately, which is why I said maybe we shouldn't kick the hornet's nest so soon after being very publicly seen here.
I suppose that's fair.
Besides, they're not gambling with real money anyways.
No, it's so weird. Because it's nice, it's just weird. It's always weird. Every party I've been to here has
Been to here?
Inkwell. I haven't been to that just yet, but they've all just been weird.
Really? So you're not from here?
Oh no, no. While they're talking, kind of Ansel's kind of just looking about. He's kind of getting. He hasn't. I don't think Guy's super been to auctions before, so he's kind of getting an idea of what of how it's run here while they're talking.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
The only knowledge that Tobias has of auctions is from movies.
That's fair. Yeah, to answer you really quick about the rings, a lot of the rings are smaller items and seem to have more sensory effects. Like some of them come with like a glitter effect, others will come with like a scent or like a pedal effect, things like that. Almost like a constant prestidigitation, but a specific one.
Mm-hmm.
And they all
It's
likewise come with a
fan-
curse too.
Of course.
Yeah.
That said, in terms of avoiding kicking hornet's nest, I mean, you have a lot of points. I can't just. I'm not a. If you don't want me stealing something right away, I don't mind not. I have enough. I'm not going to use these anywhere else.
Yeah, I rather you not.
Sure.
Especially if we want to relax into notoriety a little bit more, make it a little easier. Only because I I never do it this way, so this is entertaining to me.
Oh, it's you're trying a new way. I understand.
Yes,
I get
usually, well, in one of my aliases, I'm very explosive. And it's all great fun with the police chasing it, but sometimes it gets a little tiring. I get tired.
I could understand that. My sort of deal is always, and he lowers his voice to make sure no one else hears this. You know, mine is always not being who people expect or something like that. Last time I was practically nobody, if you know what that. He gives a little wink.
Gil just
He assumes.
raises an eyebrow. Nobody, huh? Now, were you, let's see, faceless background character? Were you a nobody? Were you...
Well, I thought I was, but then, well, people seem to. It was weird. Like I said, it was weird. People actually seemed to know, and it was like Wait, you know? And that it didn't quite go how I hoped. It was a weird party. The pink
Well, you're
pink dress was
saying
nice though.
that you've been to a lot of weird parties here in Einquell, and honestly, I'm from here, and that doesn't make a lot of sense to me because a lot of the parties are very weird. So that's kind of the normal.
I'm picking that up. But it's a good weird for me. I don't mind it being a normal here. It's nice. I do like it. Tempted
So,
to
so
tempted
when
to
you
try it.
said that people knew you, what do you mean?
More popular than I was more popular than I expected, apparently.
Now I'm curious.
I don't know how else to be clever or secretive about this. So I'm just gonna be really quiet when I whisper it to you, so other people don't hear it.
Gil's going to lean up and into Guy to make it a little easier.
Thank you. This height difference has been. I want to say fun, but not really. Anyway, so I was disguised as this fella named Bob, but apparently people knew who that was. I didn't know. I just heard about nobodies being people in the background, so I figured, oh, here's a nobody who's in the background. Cool, I'll just disguise as that. And then people knew him, and I had to explain that to people. And, you know,
I'm gonna roll the deception.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that.
and apparently he led a revolution. Apparently that was a thing.
So
I
that's
don't think with a 12 passive perception Tobias can hear this, but it'd be cool.
because it's 5 plus 8. So that's a 13. Gil's just stares for a moment. Just flat out stares.
What? What's
And
that
there's this
No.
little edge to his smile. He's like, no shit.
Is that? I don't think that 13's enough to even beat my passive. So the guy just stares at that moment. You just see his face. I'm just no, really? How?
Okay, let me keep your voice down. Let me tell you, because you've heard Stoat say that somebody recognized me. I was there at that revolution.
No. What?
Yes. Seriously, I was there.
So that was an actual thing that happened. What?
Yes. It was very tricky business, and you see, the person in charge there decided to mess with one of my people. And there's this, his coat goes brilliant red when he says that.
Oh no.
So I took exception to that, managed to get him back, and, well, there were a lot of nobodies who really didn't like being pushed around anymore.
No, I heard a good part of I did hear about the details. Oh, wait, so
I was there, yes. And right now my disguise isn't really too much disguising. I really dress down.
Real quick, how much trouble am I in with you at the moment? And are we willing to put that aside for after the party?
Gil just kind of lightly, smacks his arm.
Ow.
As he's laughing.
Ow. My arm.
Just, so you think you're in trouble. What did you do wearing my brother's face,
I got platformer so I could dance with the lady of the house. That was
Okay,
fun.
that's not really out of the unusual for him.
we stacked shrimp. We ate.
You stole a lot.
I stole a lot, but then had to give it back. That's the thing with their husband. I mean, they kind of already know that it was me. I kind of came clean to everyone there, so they know it's
Okay.
not him. So they know it's not him.
Okay. Good. As long as you haven't sullied my brother's name, because then I'd be mad.
No, yeah, a lot of the people there that did know him were not happy about it. There were like 2 other nobodies there who really looked up to him. I felt bad about it. I felt kind of bad, actually.
Honestly, no harm, no foul.
Okay, kind of like squints a little bit.
Look, So my sisters had sullied my reputation in one of the bars in Toontown before, and now I can no longer go there. It's very disappointing.
Oh no.
She fucking trashed the place and ugh. It's a whole big fucking deal.
Is it one of the good bars that's over there? Only I haven't really explored there enough yet.
You know, if you haven't, maybe you should come. I'll take you to a bar sometime.
I do need to. What?
Obviously not that bar. I'm not allowed
Not
in.
Yeah, not that bar. Not that bar. We'll do a different one. Different one.
So while this whole conversation is going on, I'm sorry, I'm taking the car back from you
Yeah,
guys.
no, you
Yeah,
need
yeah.
you need to give time to the other people. to
Yes,
talk.
yes, I'm
I understand this.
We are
I-
literally just sitting there.
Yeah. So yeah, you're both sitting there. Do you want to both give me a perception roll while this conversation is going on?
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
And Zan probably still has see invisibility going, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Because I'm willing to bet it's been like maybe
Yay!
20 minutes or so. Definitely not an hour.
I did good. I'm getting a good grade in D&D.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, why didn't it work for uni?
Yeah,
I didn't.
because
You did. It
it's
just
it's the thing where sometimes you have to see the common thing appear,
Yeah,
and if it
it-
doesn't appear, it's not gonna work.
yeah, it just borks sometime. Unfortunately, be nice to uni.
Okay.
You're just gonna redo it again and make sure that there's the
Yeah.
Alright.
the common thing.
Okay, so 15 and 21. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So you're all looking around, taking like some people are coming and going, whatnot. They bring out one of the ring sets and whatnot. And away from the rest, you noticed, Uni in particular, that this case is a little different. And with see invisibility, you notice that there is like a second case on top of it.
Huh.
So you're guessing it's additional security. And when they take off the glass case, the other one remains there. So you're guessing, even though the one casing is removed, there's still some security on these rings as they're being auctioned off.
Oof. And what is the item?
It's a set of 5 rings, which they're going to be either quickly auctioned off, or unless somebody buys them as a set, they start out as 5 tokens each, and it's basically a varying effects of prestidigitation. Like some have glitter will give
Oh,
the
these
wearer.
are the
Yeah.
same rings as before.
Yeah, these are the same rings
Okay,
as
I thought
before.
th-
Yeah,
I thought
yeah,
this was a new item.
No. These
Okay,
were
okay.
we're backtracking a bit while this entire conversation is going on.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind
Um,
of took the camera for a long while.
Yeah, it's just a little bit, but we love you all. But yes, and so yeah, so these are basically, for lack of better description, the prestidigitation rings.
Okay.
And so each of them has like a different sensory effect. And all of them have a curse that goes with it. And since Tobias has the little pamphlet, it has the
Yeah,
descriptions.
you can show Xan the little description for the rings.
Do they all? Does it list what the curses are? Or are they all different?
Yeah, they're all different. So like the glitter one, your socks will never be matched. The the one that makes
Oh,
you
that's
smell.
a very bad curse.
The one that makes you smell like roses. There's a chance you'll chip your nail whenever you wear it.
Bad.
Yeah. And then just different things like that.
You know what? Yeah, Zan's gonna bid on that. Why not?
Okay. Just one of the rings or the set?
He's gonna bid on the set.
Okay.
What did Tobias get with his 21 in perception, by the
Uh,
way?
with your 21 in perception, you notice that there are 2 extra people backstage, along with the people who are bringing the items in and out, and the person on stage who is doing the auctioning.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not easy to see. They seem to be dressed in dark colors on purpose.
Security again, probably.
Yep, and you see an extra person come in and like check with them for a moment, like speaks with the 2 guards in the back, and then heads back out again.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nothing to worry about, I'm sure.
he probably does like look out of the crowd from like back behind the curtain a moment. You see him looking out to everybody in the crowd, and then like motions to the side. You're guessing he's going to the other auction areas, and then continues to go backstage.
Yeah, normal stuff.
Yeah, normal stuff. Yeah. And we could say
Very
Zan.
normal and cool and fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, always.
Yep. So I'll say Zan has number 20 on the paddle.
Okay.
And so we have the set of 4 rings up for auction next. They are for 5 tokens each, or 15 for the set. Do I hear 5 or 15?
15.
Ah, yes, you in the back, very good. 15 tokens, do I hear 20, 16? 16, yes, up at the front here. And do I hear 18? 18 over there, yes, thank you. Do I hear 20? 20?
20.
20, yes. Do you want to make a persuasion roll?
All right. Not his best stat, but let's see if the dice decide to be nice.
Can do it, I believe in you. Hold on. What do you
15.
15?
I was gonna say I have enhance ability, but that's a little too late, I think.
Yeah, you might have to go on the next one. So you say 20, and there's a brief pause. 22, yes, up at the front, very good. Do I hear 23, 24? 23, 24? We're going
23.
23, yes. 23. And do you want to give me another persuasion roll?
And I can give you enhance ability for this one.
So that gives me advantage, right?
Yep, advantage on charisma. You got Eagle Splendor. Yippee!
Woohoo! Oh, that's better.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. Who knows? Maybe this one will be.
Hell yeah.
Nope, that one's worse.
Nope. We're gonna go with the 19. Let's ignore the nat
19,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, and so you give that, and it's just like there's like a hushed murmur, and it's just like, I already forgot. Sorry, I forgot the number. What was it? 28?
23.
23. Well, no, it went for 23. And what number did Zan give?
I believe I went for just 23.
23. Okay. 23. Going once, going twice, and set sold for 23. May I have your number, please, sir?
20.
Thank you. Yes, one moment. And writes it down. Once again, little assistant comes up to the front and hands you a token. Here you go, sir. Picked up at your convenience.
Thank you much.
And he hands over the 23 tokens.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Have a good evening. And hurries back up to the front. In which he announces that there will be a brief pause in the auction while the next item gets sorted up.
Please be the egg pendant. Please be the egg pendant.
Tobias is just waiting for like the indie movie reel.
Well, that's fair. Well, you guys could check at the door because remember, there's stuff happening in other rooms too. It's not just this one.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to go get that fan. He's going to stand up and go to get the fan. 'Cause
Mhm.
he wants it!
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah. He can either the guy at the door indicates he can either guide him up behind the stage, or there is a way he can go out and around to the back where everything is being kept.
Oh, I'd like to be guided up behind the stage, please.
Very good, sir. If you'd follow me. And he guides him up around the stage, and you see some of the other items waiting there for you, and he takes you back to where the fan is, and you do see, since you're back there, that there are definitely some more guards back there keeping an eye on everything. It's like, you are, sir, do you have your receipt token?
Yeah, he just hands that over.
Alright, and he takes out his keys, clickety click, and then takes out another set of keys, clickety click, opens the casing.
While he's doing that, can I just kind of look at the guards and get like a measure on how interested they are in doing their jobs?
Okay, yeah, give me an insight.
Well, that could be great, but I got a +3.
There you go, there you go.
14 plus 3, that's 17. Okay, I
17.
said it's not going to be great, and
Yeah,
it was.
Hey, you jinxed it. This is the best jinx, yeah. They do seem to be pretty interested in doing their job. They do seem to be keeping an eye on things. One of them does seem to be keeping an eye on you from like the corner of their eye. Like not directly staring, because you're part of the crowd here. They don't want you to feel like you're being judged for being a suspicious person, but they're still doing their job. They're subtly keeping an eye on you.
So what I want to do is I want to blow him a kiss. Just like wink at him and blow him a kiss.
He just kind of blinks like he was not expecting that, and just kind of like glances away like, what do I do about this? I don't know what to do about this. Hang on. This wasn't in my mandatory training, wait. You do that. Here you are, sir. Your fan.
Thank you.
Of course, sir. And the plaque with its description, if you wish.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and
He's going to put the plaque into his pocket,
Okay.
but the fan's going to stay in his head now.
That's fair. That's fair.
We're gonna sprout feather, my guy.
Yep. Gonna be awesome.
Yep.
Tobias is also going to take a look to make sure that he is in the right, auction room for the movie reel.
Okay. So you go out and you check for the movie reel. You notice that neither the egg pendant nor the movie reel are for this room.
Alright, Enzel.
Yes.
Wrong room for what you want.
Oh no, can't have that. Like, stands up, hikes up the skirt a little bit, and lead the way.
Yeah, alright. And then we're gonna check for the right room.
Okay. And you notice it's split between two rooms. So you're currently in the room to the middle. The movie reel is on the left and the egg pendant is on the right. They are at different times, however.
Which one is first?
The movie reel on the left.
Alright. Well, do you wanna come with
Yeah, I'll come along.
me? Yippee!
Yippee!
Going together like yippee!
When I'm guided back to the area, Zan's still sitting there.
Is he? I look at Zan, who currently has plims.
I mean, yeah. I mean, wait. If
So Ansel,
he's mostly he's attached to Ansel, so if Ansel has gotten up, Zan will follow.
okay.
So you probably get guided back right as you're seeing like Zan following out behind everybody.
They probably
Okay.
waited just for a second to see if Gil was coming back soon. Like, they're not gonna leave him alone.
No,
to
yeah.
Come back and be like, where the fuck is everyone?
Oh yeah, seeing them head out, he's going to lean. He's going to lean over, kiss this person on the cheek. Thank you, and then walk away.
Well,
He just stands there for a few seconds, like. Actually, here I'm just gonna do a straight roll. Hang on.
Oh my fucking god.
With God. With God.
A 17. Okay, they don't completely blue screen, but they are blushing slightly. Like what the what? Okay.
Damn. That's the most affection I got to.
This is the most
But
positive interaction that's happened. He just clears his throat, goes back to stand at the desk, like, all right.
Oh, good lord.
All right, where we getting next?
Well, there was this movie reel that I was interested in. And
Oh,
afterwards, in another room, there's gonna be that one pendant that Ansel wanted to get.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So, we were gonna go wait for the reel and then see for the pendant.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. I want to really quickly check where the portrait.
Okay, the portrait is in the middle room, and it seems to be being auctioned later in the evening.
Okay. So I'm gonna mark the time on that and
Okay.
just hope I get back in time to see if I can intimidate people out of getting it.
Yep, that's very
Oh,
fair.
God.
All right, so you go in for the movie reel, and they're auctioning the Star Cause one off first.
Oh, God. Tobias
So-
is snorting at this. He's so excited to see who's gonna buy it.
Yep. So yeah, they're auctioning that one off first, and they saying how it's signed by the actors and such.
Wait, is Tobias trying to get it?
No, he's not. It's not
Oh.
this one.
Oh.
He is chuckling.
You do get a few odd looks at that, but yeah.
Mhm.
So the auctions.
It's fine. It's a little, like, it's a small chuckle. It's
Yeah.
not like full on laughing for people
No, yeah.
to hear.
Look, this is rich people. The fact that you're responding at
Yeah.
all is getting you looks. You could sneeze and they'd
Like,
be like,
holy
"You
shit.
sneezed? How
This person
dare
is the
you?"
mush-
Mm-hmm.
I think Ansel, because he's just kind of come along to watch
Mm-hmm.
as well. But he thought Toby wanted it, but seeing as Toby is not actually auctioning for it, he kind of just leans down, just be like, "Psst, so
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
gonna-
no, that's not this one. There is another one that I want.
oh, okay. So why are we here?
Well, to wait for the one that's afterwards, but this one is very funny.
Did you actually sign that?
No.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I know.
Oh my god.
I checked it earlier and it's like all the signatures are fake.
Oh my god. That's gonna suck. The person who ends up getting it if they ever find out.
Uh-huh.
Gil's gonna lean over to Zan.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, so,
So,
Gods. The long
I don't know how to continue. Hold on.
You're balancing your time.
I'm just picturing these two, their awkward silence, and then Ansel and Tobias are like having their little giggles.
Yeah. They're just like giggling like out of schoolgirls. Fucking dumbasses.
You guys are trying to have a conversation. There's just giggling going on next to you.
Yeah, Gil is pointedly ignoring that. Whatever Tobias is giggling about, he can ask Tobias about it later.
Mm-hmm.
He holds up his claws and goes, Ansel said that he, and he, that same quote unquote, but it's a different quote unquote, was your boyfriend?
No.
oh, it's
Is it more
We are-
complicated than that?
we're very close, and I get the feeling that certain friends, like to poke fun at how well we get along, but it's just a term of endearment, that sort of thing. Out of character, like, here's the thing you need to know about Zan is that he has someone who literally calls him dad, and yet Zan still doesn't realize that they have, and like, he calls this person son, and he doesn't internalize that it is literal for the other person.
Oh
He is
God.
so intensely clueless about people's relationships with him.
Oh.
Gil just kind of twitches back and forth. Now, I'm not really good at interpersonal relationships myself. But I know you usually don't call someone or someone like that unless it's really they might have that kind of, chemistry going on.
I'm so sorry, Yuji.
And here you were worried about Guy saying something.
I thought Guy was gonna end up slipping, and no, it's Gil.
Gil's just interested. He's a interested stranger.
I know.
And he doesn't know.
Laughs. I mean, I Zan sort of, he chuckles and goes, I don't know. I've found people will make that joke about anyone who is close with someone else. It's just something people like to say. It is funny though. It's people who know nothing about us seem to think that we are meant to be. And I don't know what it is about it, but you are not the first to make the assumption. So
Honestly, I think to be able to actually make that assumption, I'd have to, actually meet the other guy.
yeah, that would probably help with understanding the nuances of our relationship. Um, our current uh, you know, guy present is very sweet. He is very different.
Sweet.
You just still see him giggling along with Tobias, giggling in
Just being
such,
so desperate.
but it's such a not Ansel giggle.
Gil doesn't know
is.
that.
Gil doesn't know that, but for Zan, it's such a not Ansel giggle.
Mhm.
Yeah. It is very amusing to watch someone with this face behave in this way.
At least it's not malicious.
No, I at first was worried that it was malicious, but I think
That's just a
it was
silly
pretty
guy.
quickly it was pretty readily established that it was all in good fun, and far be it for me to get in the way of some harmless fun.
I'm very, very glad that he's not malicious.
I just realized I'm right next to Tobias. I'm rolling slider.
Oh.
It's a 13. It's a 13. I rolled a 3. It's a 13.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know if Tobias just feels a hand in his pocket.
Yeah, I don't think
Or
that beats Tobias's passive perception,
I
so.
don't think it does. Tobias, there's a hand in his
Tobias's
pocket.
passive perception is a 12.
Oh, it beats it!
What do I get? What do I get?
Roll
I just-
fumble. Roll Animas space to
Uh,
see
uh,
like a fumble. Do a d20 to see what you get on the fumble shard.
I will say, because it's a 13, Gil and Zan,
Yeah.
looking at Ansel, you see it happening.
No, never mind. Gil doesn't notice. Gil's passive
Gil
isn't high
doesn't.
enough.
Oh, that's right.
Gil's not wearing his
Yeah.
glasses. His
I
passive
Zan
is 9.
absolutely notices.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see
Zan
it happening.
absolutely does.
Tobias is too focused on seeing who buys the Sarcos movie reel.
Yep.
It's a 4.
It's a 4?
Yeah.
You you get a whole ass doorknob.
The whole ass doorknob.
He pulls it out. He literally just pulls it out in front of him, and Tobias just goes, "Why do you have a doorknob in your pocket?"
Why were you taking my Amma space?
I have sticky fingers. You know this by now.
Well,
Anyway.
maybe you should give them to yourself.
Okay, and
You
he's
know,
gonna
you're
start
gonna grab
putting
my
the,
ass at some point.
he's gonna start putting the doorknob in his pocket.
No! That's my house!
It's your house. It's a doorknob.
It's my house. That's how I get in.
You know what? You need to show me this
I'll-
later. He gives
I'll
it back.
show you.
Show me later.
I'll
Show me.
show you later. You should be careful with your fingers. They're gonna grab my ass at some point.
I mean,
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Gil even hears that, and he leans over and just like puts his arm around Tobias. You know, he said he's gotten out of a relationship lately, but he keeps making these jokes.
Well, yeah.
how? Well, hold on. How recent of out of relationship? Because that usually affects.
Uh,
That usually affects
it's
you start flirting.
been a few months.
A few months. That's not too bad. You can start flirting
Yeah.
after months.
Yeah, like we're still friends. There's nothing bad about it.
No, it wasn't. If it's not even a bad breakup, then yeah, flirt,
Yeah, exactly.
flirt away. I say. I mean, I'm currently. Listen, I need to tell you about the people I'm flirting with right now, because God, they are so cute.
Gil's going to
You're gonna tell me. everything.
exit the conversation and go back to conversating with Stan.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Tobias.
Blaze. What's that rule?
I don't know what that's about, but Guy has started telling Tobias about Briar and Flora.
Oh my
Not
god.
like-
Fucking God.
Not the secret details, just the these people are so freaking cute. And I
Uh-huh.
need-
Guys, it's like, are these the people that you were working with at the party?
Well, working for, kind of, sort of. It's a complicated situation, but God, they're so cute. They're adorable. Tobias, tell me these people are so cute, and I want to flirt with them both.
I mean, it sounds like you're already doing it.
Oh, I am. One of them threw a cold at me, though. One threw a
A
cold.
true romantic gesture. Keep it up.
So romantic. Yeah, he's just gonna blabber about that. I really want to know what that role was about, though.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, the Star Cause movie reel with all the signatures on it
drugs.
ended up going for 199 tokens.
Jesus,
Wow.
that thing was
damn.
like, you know, people
That's
were like,
amazing.
warring. People were warring for that.
They were,
yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Tobias
Oh
is
my
fucking
God.
bright gold. He's bright gold.
Yeah, there
He's
was
so
a lot of
fucking
back and
pretty
forth
about-
between a lot of people in the room.
Hansel's trying not to wheeze. Oh my god.
Oh, Tobias
my
is
God.
wheezing.
Tobias,
Oh,
my god.
wow.
Oh, that's almost 200 tokens for that.
Oh, Tobias, please share that with the crew when you get back.
Oh my god.
So
God, both of you roll a deception
He
to
is
not
going
give it
to
away.
He's
Oh,
going
yeah,
to tell everyone.
Rolling deception.
Yeah,
rolling
you too,
deception.
Lewis.
Yeah, I'm rolling it, don't worry.
Okay.
Oh, I'm fine. That's
Don't-
dirty 20.
Hey,
Oh, dirty 20 dice. Yep, you're fine.
hold on. Let me check real quick because I forgot my numbers.
But you're valid. Check your
They're
numbers.
high though.
Oh yeah.
But you don't even worry about it. The second that Tobias is back in the studios, everybody is going to know about this. Deception, plus
Mhm.
9. Yay! 16. That's not too bad.
No, you probably get like a few glances, but nobody's suspicious of anything.
From the people closest.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, you're sitting there like bright gold colors, so it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. Somebody's happy
Like-
about something? I don't know, I don't care.
I mean, nobody knows about his colors.
No,
Like, they can't tell.
No, they can't.
From
no,
the gold.
I just say like more
They
like
can tell
obvious.
from
Like
the
it's like, oh, you're
snort
just
and the
alright.
wings.
Yeah, yeah. And they're just they just go back. It's like whatever. And the person brings down the token and whatnot, and then they go to the next movie reel is brought up, the indie film.
Ah, yes. That's the one that I'm here for.
Oh, well, in that case, and Ansel's gonna give Tobias a pat on the shoulder. I believe that you can get it, and you get bardic inspiration.
Yeah!
Alright, and next up we have the indie film, which will be starting at 25 tokens. Do I hear 25? Oh.
He's immediately dodging the like the interest of people in the room.
Alright, and there's a little murmuring at first, and we'll say you're number 27, and there's a little murmuring back and forth, and there's a paddle gets raised fairly early, like obviously not as immediately as Star Cause, because again they were warring about that
Everybody
one.
wanted that one.
Yeah, and oh yes, 25 tokens there to the right. Yes, do I hear 26, 30? 27 at the back there, yes, thank you. And 20, 30 at the front. 35. Oh, 35. And give me a persuasion roll.
Yep. He's doing that because he knows that raising it by a few generally puts people off because it's like, oh, the price has risen so quickly.
Oh! Do you want to add the bardic inspiration for
no.
fundies?
I need to remove 6 of that, so it's a 21 only because I rolled performance instead.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's still a 21. That's still a 21. Oh, put in 21 below that, so we know that's supposed to be a 21. But yeah, do you want to add your bardic inspiration for funsies, or hold on to that?
You know what? I'm gonna roll my bardic inspiration for funsies.
Yeah,
just because it's funny.
Yeah.
Which roll do I get, Fable?
You need to roll one
D4, right?
D6.
Oh, D6. I forgot. I never roll bardic inspiration, which is bad.
I look at the bar, dang. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's a 24 total, and so basically with that, like, there's like a kind of like a murmur over the crowd, like, oh yes, and 35 going once, going twice. Do I hear 36, 40? No.
Oh, bitch.
Very well sold for 35 tokens. Very good, sir. May I have your number, please?
27.
27, very good, thank you. And he writes that down. It's moved to the back, and again, little helper guy brings your token up to you. It's like, here you go, sir. 1 token for
Thank
the
you so much.
You're welcome. And the coins.
And your tokens.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. Have a good evening, sir.
You too.
And off he goes.
He's so fucking excited to see if the curse is real on this reel.
Oh, are we leaving now?
We can leave to go to the other room. I'm also gonna go grab my movie reel real quick.
Egg pendant, egg pendant. I'm going to go get a seat for the egg pendant.
And I'll join you right after getting the reel.
Yeah.
Okay. So
He
you
does
guys.
finger guns. And then he goes to see the guy.
Okay, so he goes to see the guy. He goes up takes you up the back, and again, there's the 2 like click, 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 and he takes the movie reel out and hands it to you for the receipt you were just given.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
And Toby gives the token.
All right, and he takes it, and you now have your indie movie reel.
Yippee! Da-da-da-da.
Okay, and as you're heading back to the other room, do you want to give me a quick perception check?
Oh no. Perception. I already forgot my number. Oh, I keep rolling What?
You do. This is good.
It's the only roll that I get tonight.
Yeah. So you barely manage not to run into Lumina as you come out of the auction room.
Oh no.
Oh, Toad, I almost didn't see you there. Are you all right?
Stoked. It's
Oh,
stoked.
Toad,
I'm doing great.
I don't know why I
Yes.
thought. Oh, I got the. I thought your name
No,
started
it's
with a
fine.
T. Don't worry about it. I'm so sorry. Have you seen my little Plims around? I've been looking high and low for her, and I haven't seen her anywhere.
I'm rolling a D2. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Did you decide on what the numbers mean?
Yeah, I did decide beforehand, and unfortunately, you know what one means?
He doesn't tell her.
No, I'm sorry. I haven't seen him around, but I'll find you if I find him. I promise.
Give me a deception roll.
Sweating so much, but she talks so much. Deception or persuasion? Well,
Deception. Well, you're
deception.
lying. You're deception.
You're flat out
Yeah.
lying.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Well, shit. I don't know if she. No, she can't beat that. Never mind. And she just like looks sadly at you and just gives a small sniff. Well, all right.
He takes her hand, like,
Mhm.
I promise you, if I find him, I'll bring him to you.
Oh, well, aren't you just the kindest? Thank you so much. I trust you wholeheartedly. That's just a face that wouldn't lie. Thank you so much.
Oh, honey, the almost feels bad.
You got a 28. What else is she gonna say?
Feels
thank
bad,
you.
kind of.
You're just a true gentleman. Thank you so. I'll leave you to your evening, but thank you so much. Plims, honey, where have you gone? And off she goes.
And off he goes. He's gonna tell the others, like, when he comes back, he's gonna be like, hey, Lumina is looking for flims.
Oh, yeah, we should probably give the animal.
Oh.
that.
Gil looks at
Yeah.
Zan.
Then Zan will look at Dan and Plum's like, oh, your mama's looking for you. We should get you back to her.
No, I don't want to say one away. I don't know. No, the last party's making me too suspicious. It's fine. Please don't doubt me. I promise I'll try not to cause too much trouble. Just don't doubt me to your mama. I'll take that as a maybe, or that you're considering it. Good talk. I'm gonna go auction for the egg pendant now. This will either go in my favor or not.
It is generally
Nice.
the two options.
Yeah.
But while Guy goes to do the egg, Zan will go look for the mama.
All right.
Lumina.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. That is blah. Beep. Boop. 15.
15. Yeah.
A lot of 15s today.
Yeah. I mean, it's
We just
definitely a
keep
good
getting
roll.
the same stuff.
Yeah. You see her. It's that what you know the cartoon bit where it's like you see them at one place and then they're like at another one as they're looking around. It's like you're guessing she's like jumping around, like doing like quick little jump cuts to try and search more effectively. So it's like she's always like somewhere away from you as you like try to step over, but you do like see her. You're like, okay, she's over there. Now she's over at the food, and now she's over there.
Zen. Oh, jeez. He will.
Oh.
This is not in the auction hall, right? This is out.
No, this is
in the
out
main
on where
party.
everything else is. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He's going to try and hello to her. Ma'am, hello?
She kind of looks around, confused. You get a few looks because, I mean, there's more. There's a
He'll
couple
like
of maps
wave
here.
an arm to try and catch your attention.
All right. Let me give her a perception roll to see if she sees him. Oh, that's a 22. Oh shit. Yeah. So yeah, you raise your arm and like you give it a wave, and she sees you, and it's just like like gives a small wave back, and then just keeps searching.
Oh my god, ma'am.
She's such a I genuinely love this character.
She's doing so good.
She's trying.
She is a delight. I love her,
Tobias does not
ma'am.
make things for her.
He sighs and looks down at Plumsley. Well, your mama loves you very much. She's very focused on finding you.
Plims just kind of gives you a look.
All right, here we go. He is going to keep trying. Eventually, he might just end up being led around by his nose into toon circles as he attempts to get closer, but he's gonna keep trying.
Okay. Yeah, unless unless you've got spells or something.
He does, but like he could, but it seems so unnecessary to
That's
use
fair.
them for this purpose.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Um,
Like, you know what? Zan can have a little bit of toon shenanigans as a treat.
that's very true. That's very fair. For funsies, because Lewis has sold me on it, give me a survival roll for fun.
Oh my god. Okay.
Fucking love survival rules, man.
Gil just
It's
sitting
such
and
a plus on
leaning over to the other two. Do you think he got lost?
Dang it!
Oh no, I think she's talking his ear off about now.
Considering this woman, I wouldn't be surprised.
20.
Yeah, do you
It's
think
the
he
R.
needs to be rescued?
But I'd
Uh,
say we give it another.
Okay, not great. Very average.
Oh yeah, that's an
Yeah,
11.
he's getting led around for a while.
Tobias and Guy just looking at each other, then looking back at Gil and going, he'll be fine.
Give him another 5.
Another 5 minutes?
Yeah,
Okay.
another 5 minutes. If
Yeah,
he's still
it's-
not here, then we go rescue.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
definitely
gosh.
more than 5 minutes, because with an 11, I say Zan definitely gets roped into some toon circles, because she keeps jump cutting around. It's basically the bit of you go one direction, and then she's off
Yeah,
to the
like,
side
there's a
calling
bit-
out for Plims, and then passes in front of the camera, and you're
I,
over to the other side.
I
Like,
do
there's a
think
POV
that
of the room, and you see them keeping popping up in between people in different places.
Yep.
I think if it gets to like 15 minutes, Gil's gonna get up and try to find Zan.
Alright, give me a perception check.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, I am so sorry, going Zach.
Well, the thing is he has no horse in this particular auction race. Oh no, that's a 4.
Oh no!
Oh, honey.
There's a lot of tall people in
Gil's
this
very
party.
short.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a
Gil
lot
is
of
short. He doesn't have his glasses on.
No.
And he's like, actually, I think he's starting to get a headache.
Oh,
Oh,
probably.
no,
Yeah.
Because
no.
he's so used to using his glasses.
Oh no.
Gil.
So he's squinting and looking around. Please tell me that Lumina sees him.
That
would be fun.
That would be funny. Yeah, let me see. It's a 12. She probably sees him eventually, because she's jumping around, and it's just eventually. Oh,
Where
why,
did he
it
go?
isn't
Oh.
Ermine Valentine.
Hi. Oh no, he didn't find you, did he?
Um, whom? Oh, do you mean Toad? I saw
No,
him
no, no.
earlier.
Really tall, real kind man with long white hair. He was looking for
Oh,
you.
yes, I waved at him earlier. I believe he's somewhere in the crowd.
Uh, yeah. So if you can't notice, I'm very sure he's looking for you because he has your pet.
Oh, my stars, he found my little Plims.
Yes, he did.
Oh, well, come with me. Help me find him. Here we go. And she just takes your
Yeah.
arm and goes back into the crowd.
Oh,
That's
God.
fine with me because now there's someone helping me look.
Mm-hmm. You could roll with advantage.
Mhm.
I'm losing my fucking mind.
He is using her.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, 5.
5. Ooh.
I
Oh
rolled
my
a 3 and a
God.
6.
Oh.
Should have given you bardic inspiration before you left.
This
Yeah.
is
Zan, do you want
this
to
is
roll perception
amazing.
again? You're also. I mean, it's to be fair, it is a big crowd. It's a big place. There's a lot of people. Zan, do you want to
Ugh.
roll to survive?
Perception, you
Perception.
said?
Yes, perception to see if you see them.
Oh, I should find my
Oh my-
That's a
glasses.
12. Oh my gosh.
It's a 12.
Oh no.
Uh,
God.
They are doing so good.
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
Doing incredible.
Yeah. Oh my, this
God.
is just a sea of
Zan,
people.
Zan is just he's
Why does everyone here have to be
he
taller
he
than
is like
me?
holding up Clem, being like, "Do you see them?"
You know what? Roll with advantage. Plims is helping. Why not?
I'm just imagining like flames spitting a little paw over their eyes.
Okay, Plum sees
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. You just hear like a "Meh" from Plims. And
Pointing
and
towards someone.
actually, Gil, do you want to roll insight for Gil real quick? And something from your hammer space, which is, I'm guessing, your
Uh,
glasses.
Yeah, Gil is pulling out his glasses. He's tired of. He's getting a headache now, and
Mhm.
he's like. His tail's going into knots
The
because
glasses just
got a
on top of
headache.
the mask.
Yep.
No,
No.
he didn't. He hasn't been wearing his glasses this whole time. They've been in his hammer space.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Does he put them on top of his mask or?
Yes.
Nice.
It
Valid.
looks a little bit ridiculous, but you
Mm-hmm. And do you want to give me an insight roll real quick for Gil? Ah, shit. This is not. Oh crap! It's quiet.
He's
My
he's
internet died. I'm
running
so
away from
sorry.
retirement.
It's because Zan got a high perception roll right now.
Oh, the
Totally
perception was
did.
for Gil.
Uh,
Gil needs to roll
what?
perception or
Hey.
insight.
Oh,
Oh, you're
not
Blaze.
Gil.
You
insight.
were quiet.
Ah.
you were
Okay.
gone for so long.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I'm actually Discord is still reconnecting, but I can still hear everybody, and I can see it on my phone, and the recording's still
Maybe
working.
you should
So
tell-
I
maybe
did.
I should tell Discord. Do we
I
need to take a
Okay.
little break? It has been almost 2 hours.
Let's do this a little bit first, and then we can take a quick break. How about that?
Perception is 15 now that he has his glasses on.
Okay.
Oh man.
15. Okay. So basically, you see like Zan, you hear Plims make a noise and seems to point, and Gil, you notice Lumina blink, and just immediately turns and looks to where Plims and Zan are. Oh, why
Are
there
they
they
like
are?
2 feet away?
No, I'd say they're like over 30 feet apart.
Ah, okay. Ah, see, I told you. He was looking for you.
Oh, you were so right, and there he is with my little Plims, and just like immediately she just like starts going over, all teary-eyed and everything. There you are, you have my darling little oh, why, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough for having oh, my stars, how long, oh, are you all right, my little
Gil's gonna
Plims?
slip his arm out from hers because I'm
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure they had locked arms.
Yep.
And he's going to immediately take Sand's hand
Mm-hmm.
and go, and thank you for helping me find this tall elderly man for me.
Oh, you're quite well. I mean, is he? You all right, sir?
Of course. I'm glad we were able to find you
God.
eventually.
Oh, say, oh my
He
Sam.
paused because he didn't know if describing Zan as handsome was something like on the table. Like, was that a little too forward?
I mean, no, we can all agree that Sen is handsome.
You just call him old. That works.
Zan, I mean,
He's
he
trying
looks
to be
flattered, but he's
polite.
not. Zan, like with this group, he can never tell who is like if it was him being like sarcastic or if he's being genuine. Who
Mhm.
knows?
Mhm.
Um,
Surprisingly, Gil's being very genuine right now, which is very
Aw.
surprising for Gil, but like,
Aww.
also he figures it's the quickest way to get rid of Lumina.
That's also very fair. Yeah, she is just hugging Plims, and Plims just has a look on its
We
face.
love Lumina, but literally none of the characters can stand her.
Zan just gives her a fond pat on the shoulder and says, "I must be getting back to the rest of my friends, but take care, you and Plims both. Goodbye, Plims. It's been lovely."
Oh, I thank you so much, and you both have a good evening. I must say, let me get you both a drink later on this evening. Don't worry, I will find you
Yeah,
both.
yeah, later.
Just
We
take
have to
care.
go back because the auctions are going to start.
Oh, the auctions are starting. I almost forgot all about that. Did you hear about the last auction they're gonna have tonight?
No, I haven't. Actually, he's suddenly interested. What?
Mm-hmm. Well, I heard they're actually going to be auctioning off that sapphire swan's egg at the end of the night. Seems they've
Interesting.
seems they've made such a fuss over the last 2 years. Or was it 3? I can't remember. But there was just such a fuss over everybody wanting it. They decided they're going to auction it off at the end of the night instead. Funny thing is, though, they don't seem to have a replacement lined up for it either, so I don't rightly know what they're going to do. Heard that
A
they can't.
replacement?
Well, yeah, I thought that they'd just, go mine another one or something, but they said something about it growing, and you can't grow rocks. I know enough about my stones to know you can't grow stones.
No. So they were going to auction it off at the end of the night, but they're trying to find a replacement.
Well, yeah, another one for next year, I
Why?
think. Well,
Oh, for next year.
yeah.
Okay.
See,
I understand now.
Sapphire's the whole theme of this party and always has been, and if they can't find another sapphire swan's egg, then what are they rightly gonna do? Apparently try to grow them,
Understandable.
I suppose, but you can't grow gemstones. I don't know what they're on about.
Thank you.
Oh, you're rightly welcome. Good luck to you, though, at the auctions. I'll catch you all later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye now.
And he
Take care.
starts walking away, and he lets go of Zan and says, "I'm sorry. Uh, calling you elderly was probably very impolite."
Oh, well, it it's only really if it's untrue. I recognize that I am no longer
No,
in my
I
youth.
was trying to find a descriptor, and I felt like handsome would be too forward, especially if I don't know. I just don't know.
You are very sweet.
Gods.
Okay, so with them heading back, how about we take a 5-10 minute break?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
Yes.
And break.
Frick.
There is nothing straight about this party.
I hope not.
Nope.
No. Gil is very gay.
Yeah. I look at this
Guy,
entire party straight. What? Excuse you?
Yeah.
Gods.
D&D is not for straight.
I did.
I look at the lobby.
I didn't think Gil was gonna start digging.
You didn't think Gil's going to
I
start
should've.
digging?
Yeah.
He grew up on romance novels.
Oh man.
And you
Oh,
said that, and he's like, is there something
Hmm.
actually here? Is there a romantic story going on? I want to know.
You're not gonna know without me. I think it's gonna be hard without me.
You gotta read between the lines, because unfortunately Zan's just absolutely clueless.
Yeah, I feel like
He dares not assume that he's close with anyone until they say directly to his face.
which is why Gil's like, yeah, I feel like I need to actually meet the guy.
Tobias and Xan and Shake.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
oblivious.
Oh man, this means Gil's going to have to make a trip.
Yes.
Because he does want to meet
He's
Zan.
going to go and
Ansel?
meet Ansel just so he can try and get the romantic gossip.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Ansel's just in that like, who are you? Who are you? Why are you in my home? How do you?
We have mutual friends. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
I just
I'm just
showed up
imagining,
because
like,
I wanted to meet you because I've heard so many good things about you.
God.
I'm just imagining like Ansel like turning on the light in a room and it's just Gil sitting in a seat waiting for him.
I've been waiting for you, Mr. Bond. I mean, Ansel King.
God. God. Well, I guess that's
Gil
an
just-
FPS plan.
Oh my god.
Gil just reading a book. Like,
It's a Ramos novel, I hope.
It's Ansel's diary, knowing Gil.
well, okay, so it wouldn't be Ansel's diary. It'd probably be Sulfa's diary. 'Cause he
Okay,
has
that's true.
that.
Yeah.
And or if Ansel has a library, he might be reading one of the books in the library.
Oh, there's
Yes.
a
There is
library.
a library.
He does have a library.
Emphasis.
I remember us making it in Minecraft.
Yep. I remember watching you make it in Minecraft because I wasn't
Anyway,
in the
I'm
server.
gonna take the break to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
refill water.
Yeah. Go get
Yeah,
water.
we'll
Get a
come
snack
back
if
and
you
talk
need
more.
to. Yeah.
I'm gonna get snack and water as well, so I'll be right back.
Hell yeah.
But I am open to this silly FPS of home invasion just to ask about his romantic life. I'm for this. Anyways, I'll be right back.
And Gil's definitely not going to be blatant at first.
Oh, so
insane
valid.
behavior.
Oh my gosh. I'm living for all of this.
Do people want to join us in chatting in VC while it's the break?
I would love to. Hi.
Hello.
Oh my god.
Hello. Hello.
hi.
Oh man, I'm
Oh.
vibrating.
What's
I
making you
love-
vibrate most?
Oh gosh. Well, one, I'm vibrating about potential FPS shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
Two, I'm vibrating with my love for Lumira because she is very
Aw,
good.
I'm glad. Meh.
And
Lumina is
also-
just doing her best. Also, Abby, I'm squinting at you.
Also, speaking of Abby, did I mishear that at the beginning of the auction, or did you say that all of the items were donated by the
Not
one
all of
family?
them. Not all of them.
Okay, I did mishear then. Okay.
Some of the items are from Carlos and Cleo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is worrisome.
No, don't worry about
worry
it.
about it.
I was telling Blaze Graham would have a fucking field trip in this auction.
Oh yeah, there's just curses everywhere.
Yeah, they will be so fucking excited.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like, I need everything. I don't have enough money for everything.
He just tries to steal it all.
Only they aim for Graham, but
They
they
them,
will
right.
probably hire some people to
Immediately
steal
looks at
good
Gil and
stuff.
Guy. It's like, I need everything in there, and they're just like,
Yeah.
just steal them from me.
Basically.
Yes. Also, when
Like-
Edie comes back, go ahead.
You go. No, you go.
I was gonna say, like, when Edie comes back, I need to ask her Nari's opinion because I
Oh,
value
yeah.
Nari's opinion so much.
Mhm.
But what were you gonna say?
I was saying that Graham is looking at the portrait, and Graham is going, I need this. I need this thing. I need to study it like a bug.
Mhm. Oh, you've got your theories
Good.
about the cursed portrait? That's interesting.
I went into the theories.
I'm scared about the
Oh.
Dorian Gray portraits.
I want to hear Abby.
Oh,
I'm fucking.
yes, please.
I'm shaking and crying because I said that Tobias does not have his Pritch pin, but if he had it, he could have heard the theory.
Oh, well, he just had to not broadcast his crimes in front of a live audience. Because I
He
was
has
wondering
not
about
done
that.
any crimes.
Not yet.
Yes.
But yes,
But I would
that's-
love to hear Abby.
Mhm.
Please let us
Yeah. We shall
I
wait while you
remember
die.
the theories.
specifically.
Yeah, I had the exact same. I had the exact same fucking theory.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my theory was that it legit just eats them, like
No, I
like
had
a
the
la
same.
Dorian Gray. But
I had the
that's
exact same one as Abby. When Blaze said that nobody knows who the previous owner was, I was like,
Nobody
I'm
knows
sure
who the
that
current owner
like,
is.
yeah,
Oh, interesting.
and so I imagine that it was because if you spend too long with the painting, you get like, well, at some point something happens, you get stuck in the painting, and so people forget about you, so they do not know who you are.
Oh, that reminds me just of this. Like, did any of you like watch that movie, like Witches, like that old like
Oh,
creepy
yeah.
one?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's
Which one?
literally it was like based off a Roald Dahl book, but there was literally like one part of the book where like a little girl disappeared.
Oh, one,
Yeah.
yeah.
And she gets stuck in
Yeah.
the painting,
It
and
was in a painting.
yeah, you see her in the
Yeah.
painting every day, and she's like in different places in the painting, doing different things, and then one day she just
And
disappears.
she's like, yeah, like you see her aging like as years go by, and it's deeply terrifying, and that's all I can think about now.
What are we thinking about?
The girl in the painting.
You know that movie, The Witches? Did you ever see that?
Is that the one where the boy gets turned into a mouse?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Is that the movie where a girl gets turned into a chicken? Because if it is, that made me feel.
I don't remember the girl getting turned into a chicken.
Yeah, I don't think
Because,
there was a
like,
chicken.
Oh, there
on
was a
TikTok,
chicken.
No, there was not
on
a chicken. I
TikTok,
don't believe
keep
there was a
saying
chicken.
this fucking. I keep seeing this fucking extract of a movie where it's a woman telling the story of an old friend that she had when they were kids, and the friend accepted candy from a stranger, and then she turned into a fucking chicken.
I mean, that might be the newest version of Witches.
And
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
that might be
fucking like the transformation process was it's nightmare fuel.
Oh no, I saw the one where
Oh.
they were turning into where the witches were turning into like mice and rats, and that was just.
Oh, to rats. Yeah, that's
is-
correct.
Yeah, that was in the
but
witches
turning
one.
it-
Yeah. Well, they were going to turn the children into mice to eat, but then they ended up poisoning the witches, who then turned into mice rats instead, and it was just a lot of screaming, and yeah.
Yeah, and it was very gross because like prosthetics, they made it extra gross and wonderful, and it's terrifying, but it's also
Yeah, it's
give me
probably
more.
the same movie. Well,
Yeah.
kind of movie.
They
Ugh.
remade it years later, so like it possibly is like the
Yeah.
same movie, just like the
Mhm.
reboots. Because I
Probably.
don't remember the
Just a
chicken
yeah, I
scene
don't
from the
remember the
90s
chicken.
one.
Yeah, but
It's
it also has a
totally
big
in the
difference.
same vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not looking for an extract of it because I hate it so much
No,
that I
that's
don't
so
want
valid.
to remember
No,
it,
you're
and I'm
valid.
already remembering
Yeah.
it.
No, that's fair.
I have no
I am
idea
gonna
what
post.
this movie is.
I am posting the painting one because though it is terrifying, it's not like
I'm
it's
not
more like
looking at it.
it's not like gross terrifying. It's more like
Implication.
the
The
ambiance,
yeah, the horror.
the like the slow burn horror.
Yeah.
I'm here like if Abby's like theory is true, and Gil gets the painting, he will have 2 paintings where there are
Oh,
people
God.
trapped inside of them.
Oh
There's
boy.
nothing to worry about. Also, I had the exact same fury as Avi. I would like you to know, Art. So you know, nothing to worry about. Don't make Tobias stuck in the painting. I know he looks like he will belong in one, but please.
I'm just here like what are the intricacies? Because technically, Ermine Valentine doesn't exist.
Well, yeah, but your physical appearance exists.
Mm-hmm.
There are reasons Guy is avoiding that. It is not going
Mhm.
to try and get that portrait.
Mhm.
No shit.
Mhm.
There's a question there he's not sure he wants answered.
Mhm.
Man.
Man.
Condor hook.
He was just curious.
That's very fair.
And he has another painting where the artist of the painting nobody knows what happened to them.
Oh.
And some say that sometimes you could see the artist in the painting.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah.
well.
Hex told me a bit about that painting and just yeah. That's
I point at
Don't worry
Abby.
about
Abby knows what I'm talking about.
I do
Don't
too.
worry
That's
about it.
interesting. Yeah.
I love stories of people stuck in paintings. I just think it's interesting. Like living paintings in general is very interesting as a concept.
Mhm.
It's making me think of the movie Mirror Mask, honestly.
Oh, I love that movie.
I
I
haven't
That
don't
is
watched,
a
think
good
I
one.
know.
I haven't
don't think
watched
I know it.
It's a kind of quirky fun one where lady gets stuck in world of drawings and
Oh.
everything's artsy and fun and it's made by Neil Gaiman.
Yeah,
It looks
Neil
like Neil Gaiman
Gaiman's
picture book.
cool.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that Mirror Mask and Ink are two old movies I watched. I need to watch again.
Mm-hmm. I do
Okay.
not know how much longer I can go on. I think maybe an hour, possibly an hour and a half.
That's
But
fair.
afterwards, my brain is gonna be fried.
Yeah.
Very valid. I need to show you guys
Yes.
what I saw when I
Oh,
the
pupper.
restroom.
Hi, Louie.
I'm gonna mute Bubs.
Yes.
Oh,
He was just
Oh.
lying in wait.
Oh. It's a good
That's
pupper.
the void. That's the void itself.
The void wants
Indeed.
pets.
Louis wants pets.
He
He's
he
a good boy.
he can be dead asleep and he will hear me moving and
Mhm.
he will jump up to check and see if I'm heading downstairs to go make food. But a lot of times I'm just going to the bathroom, so he just laid in the bathroom to be sure.
Good love.
Oh,
Oh,
baby.
buddy. Buddy. He's a good boy.
He's
Please tell
also
Louis that I love him.
Louis, you hear that? You're loved. He's like, I would be loved more if you gave me your taquitos. Yeah, he is all the
Aw.
time.
Kiss the
He
boy.
also just he has an absurd amount of hair right now, and likes to
start,
lie on
like-
the pool tile.
You starve puppy? You starve puppy like the bad owner?
Jail for uni for
For
1,000
1,000
years.
years.
Thank you.
Well, puppy go to jail because he keeps stealing food whenever left unattended. So
That
Oh,
is so silly. There's that one story that I love to tell. I don't know if I told it to y'all. Where it was when I was a child, and my parents had bought a big lamb to like cook, and so that we would have lamb for a few days. And I was at school, and my parents had put some lamb outside to defrost it,
Uh-huh.
and then they
Uh-oh.
both left the house
Uh-oh.
to come
Uh-oh.
get me and my brother at school.
Mm-hmm.
And when we got back, there was polystyrene all over the garden,
Mm-hmm.
and my dog had a beautiful beautiful lunch today.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh.
Happy dog.
Oh yeah, happy pupper.
He was very happy until my dad was very angry about this because lamb is expensive.
Yeah, lamb isn't cheap.
Yeah.
Very.
But at
Oh,
least he
lamb.
got a big dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Lamp. For some reason, I kept
So-
hearing
Yeah,
you say
lamb.
lamp. I kept hearing lamp, and I was like, why would they leave a lamp out to defrost?
No, lamb.
This all makes much more sense to me now.
Mm-hmm.
I love you so much.
Okay, are we all back?
So, we're all
Yes.
back.
Yep. All right. Didi, I banish you back to.
Oh, yeah. I got it. Unmute.
Banish.
Mm-hmm.
Banish it. All right, wait. Where?
Dinosaur story.
And I'm so sorry.
And we're back. And so, Zan and Ermine managed to rejoin the group in the last auction room for the
Yay.
egg pendant. Fable.
Mhm.
I'd say at this point, Guy probably gets number 77.
All right.
And they bring out the egg pendant.
Okay.
And here we have this wonderful egg pendant that we will be starting off at 10 tokens. Do I hear 10 tokens?
50.
Oh,
Roll
God.
persuasion.
With advantage, perhaps? Because
Yeah, with
that's a
advantage.
Guy wants this. This thing is so stupid, and he wants it so badly.
He's just looking at Guy like, what the fuck?
All right, that was a 12, which makes it 18. Let me roll again for the advantage. 19.
19. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you come out with 50, and there is just quiet. And then it's just like.
Gil stares at
Mhm.
Guy like
Tobias just fucking snorts the second that Guy went 50.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is like dead quiet. And then it's like, going once, going twice, and sold to the gentleman in the back there, sir. What is your number?
He raises it up to be seen.
Mm-hmm. Very good. One moment. Sold for 50 tokens.
usually that's not how this works, but I see you didn't want to play.
Guy just looks at them all with the biggest grin. He's so delighted that he won. That he won.
Oh, I think he just went for 20. He would have worked him away, but good fucking job. Holy shit.
Yeah, and he.
Xana, like, just looks very pleased for Guy. And it's like, no, you asserted dominance.
And the little.
You are the
There are
god of
many ways to
destruction.
play the game.
One of the assistants comes down and hands you your little receipt.
Yep. There's a receipt. Hands over the 50 blue tokens.
All right. He hands those over. It's like, Thank you, sir. Your item shall be waiting for you whenever you're ready. Have a good evening.
Ah, you as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, kind sir. And off he goes.
Ansel's gonna get up and go get his egg pendant.
All right. So you go up. They lead you over. They go over. You hear again. It's like click, 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 and they hand you a pendant. And one of the guards comes up to you while you're back there, and it's just like, "Excuse me, sir. Do you have a moment?"
Yes.
You Ansel King?
Uh-oh.
I believe so. Yes.
I have a message for you if you have a moment.
Uh-oh.
I believe I have something.
Yes, and he motions to another guy behind him, and the guard holds up a loyal paper airplane.
Oh.
And he throws it towards Guy, and it loops, and it flies away.
Oh.
Oh no.
Could you come with me, please,
Oh.
sir? It seems we have a bit of confusion going on here.
Uh-oh.
I say so. And Ansel's gonna pin the egg pendant onto his dress as they go, because he did buy it. He played fair. It's his.
It's a necklace.
Don't
It's a
touch
necklace.
my
You know,
egg.
he puts it on,
All right.
and he will. Yes, he will follow.
Uh-oh.
Okay, yep. You are escorted backstage by the guards, and up front, the next auction's starting. You don't know where Ansel went, but yeah, you're.
While they do, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna because I can cast message without having to see the person.
There is a limit to range, and
It is 120 feet.
120 feet. Okay.
Yeah. I would say he would have casted it just as they started walking.
Okay.
He's not gonna talk. He's literally just gonna, and it's gonna be to Gille, and it's gonna be just a, and that's it.
Oh boy. I see.
What's
Is all you get back. And Gil looks at Tobias and looks at Zan. Now I think our friend has gotten into some trouble.
Uh-oh.
Without
Oh,
me.
dear.
But Gil gets up and shuts the using it this whole time.
Roll me con real quick. Con save.
Absolutely. That's an 8 plus 4.
Okay. 12. You sneeze some feathers.
Interesting. I wondered how that would affect someone who didn't naturally have them.
Cat, get off!
So, Gil is actually going to continue to use the fan because this is fun. But he's going to start making his way over to one of the people.
Okay. One of the auctioneers, one of the people who take you backstage, one of the guards.
I'm going to go to one of the people who take you backstage.
Okay. Oh, yes. Hello, sir. Is there something I can help you with this evening?
Yes, you see, I've lost my very dear, very tall friend. I thought you could help me.
Yes, of course. Where did you last see them, sir?
Oh, I believe either you or one of your co-workers brought him upstairs to get his item that he won.
Oh, was it for the last auction, sir?
Yes.
I believe there has been some slight confusion. What was your name, sir?
Ermine Valentine.
But of course, if you would wait here a moment, I will look backstage momentarily to see what is going on.
And Ermine is not going to wait
Mhm.
as soon as the guy disappears because
Mhm.
Gil is going to immediately walk away and walk very quickly by Tobias and Zan and go, I'm going to the bathroom.
Sure you are.
Because the fact that Gil doesn't have other disguises is a lie.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to say, while you're doing this and going to the bathroom, Guy, you're taken back to what is clearly like one of the back areas. It's not as fancy. There's no, party decorations. There's no carvings, paintings, things like that. It's just you're guessing. It's just like it's still like like it's got like the table and the nice seating and everything in case something important does somehow end up back there. But yeah, they just take you back to like this nice room, and it's like on one side of the table, and it's like, now then.
Guy's gonna take note of the turns they took to get here and how
Okay.
many steps.
No, could you take a seat, please? And the guy motions to the chair.
Is it anything special about the chair?
You could do either investigation or perception.
I'll do perception.
Okay.
Don't want to get stuck in that one.
That's an 11.
11. It seems like a normal chair.
I mean, you don't have to sit in it.
Before I do, might I ask what this is about?
Well, you see, we were given word that somebody here is impersonating somebody else, and it seems you are not who you claim to be, so I'm afraid I have some questions for you, and you are to be detained until we see reason to release you.
I see. In what manner are you going to be asking these questions?
That entirely depends on you. Now then, and he motions to the chair.
If it is all the same to you, I would prefer to stand.
If that is the way you wish to go about it. Now then.
Oh, well, go on.
What is your name?
What is mine? God, such a funny question, and how to answer.
It is a very simple question. Now, what is your name?
Well, that's just the problem, isn't it? What is a name? What is in a name? I could ask you what. I could ask you what your
name were you given at your birth?
Oh, that's a really good question. I have no idea. I'll tell you what. Just to make this easy on us both, and I could go for the whole. Oh, what is this? Why am I being detained here? Meh. I'm so upset. I'm not really. I imagine this was going to happen eventually. Just call me Guy. That makes actually. You know what? I'm gonna drop. I'm kind of bored of it. Yeah, I'm Guy.
Goddamn.
All right then, and he writes that down.
I'm imagining this sudden absolute shift in posture as well, and it's so good.
Yeah, this complete shift. He hasn't changed form. He's still in the Ansel. He's still in the Ansel guys, but.
And are you the one who came to this party as one Alexander Adu earlier?
Yeah. Originally, yeah. Didn't go as planned. Then I kind of had to do a quick change. You ever done a quick change? It's not easy. It's especially not easy when you have to change skin palettes.
Skin palettes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah.
And what of the other Alexander Adu, whom you brought in with you later? They will be brought in for questioning momentarily.
If you're asking me if he's the real one, I'm pretty sure.
They're the one that you snuck in with you.
Pretty sure he's the real one. Yeah. Wait, snuck in with me.
Your accomplice. You came under
Accomplice?
Xanadu first, and then another
Yeah.
Xanadu arrived
Accomplice?
with you.
Not with. Well, no, not with me. He saw me, and then he saw me, and then was just like, oh god, that's my face. Panic mode, and then kind of came after, and then I had.
And so then why was it that Hansel King was seen checking his pockets for their invitation earlier?
Oh, he's gonna go into his pocket and actually pull out the invitation.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da.
Which you took off of the person that you claim to be the correct Alexander Adu.
I think we're getting. Hold on. Now you're getting me mixed up. Do you want to ask, or should I just tell you my side of the story to make this easier?
Let's just make this easier, and you tell me what you think I should know, because that apparently seems to be different from what is happening.
Okay, so here. Okay, but what's your what do I call you? What are your name? What do I call you? Just so.
Let's not focus on trivialities. Just tell me.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna call you Phil then. So Phil, here's what happened.
Your name is now Phil.
Phil, here's the deal. I'm visiting my buddy Ansel. He's up in Little Corner. I mean, you probably know his name. You invited him. Anyways, he got the invitation. I saw it in his mail. It's just like, hey Ansel, you got this cool mail for this party thing. Looks interesting, but he didn't seem too interested in it. He thought about it, but apparently he has other stuff going on. So I was like, hey, can I take it then? Can I go? I like parties. He's like, yeah, sure, that's fine. So I thought I'd go.
And you saw need to show up as someone other than yourself.
I'm learned. So this is the awkward part, and I don't know how to explain this to. I do not fully know how not social niceties. There's a word for it, and I can't think of it at the moment. So, here's the thing. Usually people like me are not super welcome at these parties. Whether we're actually allowed to be, whether we are, I could have come as myself with the invitation with, my name. Probably would have been fine. In my experience, a lot of times people will still find an excuse to turn people like me away. Do you get where I'm going here with this, man? I was kind of wanting to avoid that.
So instead, you broke in under somebody else's name, then had to change to somebody else's name, and thought that would be acceptable under a high security party.
This was high security?
He is giving you such a look.
Buddy, look how... And how long did it take for me to get caught, though? God, my dude, Phil, buddy.
Are you telling me there's a reason we need to up security?
I mean, it probably couldn't hurt. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not really interested in mucking stuff up here. I just wanted to talk to people mostly. And I got a cool
right though.
And look, I got a cool little pendant from it. Apparently, if I break it, it'll start stinking. I'm not gonna break it now though, because I don't want this to stink. But it's so stupid. I love it.
I will inform the other officers that we need to buff up security. Thank you for the information.
Sure.
Now then.
Am I gonna get kicked out?
You are going to stay here while we run an investigation, and then we will decide what to do with you.
But so I'm just. Wait, am I just gonna have to stay here?
Yes.
Do I have to?
I do want to say that
Mhm.
because this has gone on a while, Gil comes back to the auction, but he's in a blue kimono.
Mhm.
He's got a
Oh my
fat
God.
fox mask on.
Mhm.
He's got black hands. 'Cause he
Mhm.
put gloves on.
Mhm.
He has completely changed up his look. He's
Mhm.
got a foxtail.
Mhm.
It's a
Mhm.
white foxtail.
Nice.
Well, well, well.
Okay, so you're back at the. I'm guessing the auction room where Zan and Stotar.
Unless they moved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was waiting for
That's fair.
Jill.
Guessing Zan was waiting too.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yes.
And Zan is basically like, oh boy, because he's pretty much expected to get pulled aside by security any minute now. Also,
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, like this had to happen at some point.
Mhm.
yeah.
Gil looks up at him and goes, "No. Do we want to do this the way that you would like to do it, or the way that I would usually do it?"
Does your way involve, fire usually?
No, usually my way involves talking my way through things. Unless
Hmm.
things go bad, and then it might involve fire. I
I'm
don't
going to.
cast fire, though. That's not something I can do.
Mm-hmm. I'm go. My impulse is to just be honest about the situation.
Man, I am really hanging out with a lot of you people lately.
My
I
apologies.
think that's your problem, my beloved.
Yes, it rather is my problem, isn't it? Alright, we can do it your way.
Um,
Mhm.
Zan is, yeah.
Yeah.
Zan will take a deep breath. He will give Gil a pat on the shoulder and goes, "If you want, you can stick around for the portrait. Don't get too cursed, though."
I don't actually care enough about that to stick around. I'm coming with you.
Understandable. Um, yeah, Zan will take a deep breath and go for security.
Okay. Pretty much like right as you're coming out of the room, you do notice one of the guards stepping towards you, and it's like, excuse me, sir. You Mr. Alexander Adu?
Yes, I am.
Oh, thank you. I do believe I have a message for you. If you have a moment.
Of course.
May I come with him?
Uh, just a moment, if you please. I need to deliver this message first.
Hmm. I'm
was gonna-
sorry. I would rather not leave my client.
It's
Your
Remind it. It's
client.
fine.
Oh my.
Mm,
He
Just
raises
let them do the thing.
a brow slightly at you at that, and just motions to his friend, the other guard, who takes out a loyal paper airplane, and he gives it a small toss, and it just flies straight and true to Zan and just lightly, taps against his chest and falls. Hmm. Very good. If you would come with me, please, sir, and
I just had a realization.
Mhm.
Wow, that is a very effective way to tell if someone is really who they are.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Ansel,
a really good security measure.
Ansel back home is about to get randomly beamed in the head by a paper airplane.
Yep. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
And what does it have written on it?
Well, none of you have looked at them yet. Ansel can figure it out in a minute. Does Zan do anything with the paper
Yeah,
airplane? Or?
Zan probably caught his, but
Yep. He can open it if he wants.
yeah, sure.
It just has your name, Alexander Adu.
Yeah, it's literally for this purpose only.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, if you'll come with me, please, sir. I have a few questions to ask, and I'm sorry, but unless your friend has a reason to come with you, I'm afraid that they must wait up here.
Zan says, yes, that will be fine. I'm sure we can resist. Um, he looks back at Ermine and just says, "It's going to be fine. Please behave."
Well, you can either.
It's fine. We're both gonna wait up there, and we'll wait for them to come back, and everything will be fine and go and chill.
Mm-hmm.
With the look of, obviously, if something goes wrong, we'll also go check. But
Gil is just watching as this happens and waiting for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Gil. He's not saying his name, but I don't know by what name you go by for this outfit.
So I assume you said you made a
No.
noise that was basically the same thing.
Yeah. Just the noise of I am looking at you. No, don't go. We're waiting here.
I do not trust a lot of people.
Just me.
I trust you. I
Well, there we
don't
go.
trust the guards.
I told you we're gonna wait for a second, and then if they haven't come back, we'll go check.
Okay. He just crosses his arms.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, he has his glasses on underneath the mask.
Very fair. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I was wondering.
Awkwardly perched.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's the mask completely covers his, so no one can see he has his glasses on, but he does.
Nice.
All right.
Okay,
Good.
so Zan, you are led away into the back area. As you are who you say you are, they don't take your arm. They just open the door, lead you along to a similar room, just table, chairs, and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then, sir, if you could have a seat, please, and we can hopefully get all this sorted out.
Wait, did they bring him to the same room?
No, similar.
Okay. Okay.
And Zan will nod. God, would he still have see invisibility up?
Probably still a few minutes left at the very least.
Cool. I think also as quick little moment, he will do brief detect magic on the room.
Okay. With the detect magic, you notice that this room seems to have a decent amount of spells on it, including the chair, the desk, and where the guard is sitting, however, do not have spells on them.
Okay. Zan will cross his arms behind his back and go, I understand that this is a messy situation, and I fully intend to make it as smooth and honest as possible.
Thank you, sir. That is very much appreciated. And with any luck, we can get you back out to your party as soon as possible. Now then, I do believe that you showed up here earlier tonight following somebody who resembled you in appearance but was not, in fact, you. Is this correct?
Yes, that is the case.
Yes, and
Um,
go ahead.
I was able to locate the individual relatively quickly, and as soon as I spoke with him, he um, saw my distress and explained his situation to me. He had uh, from what I understand, with consent, taken the invitation from our mutual friend, and he decided to arrive at the party as someone who was close with said mutual friend. Ansel King, he's the one who you sent the invitation to.
Yes,
I don't need
exactly.
to play coy about it.
No, yes, you are very correct.
Uh, but as soon as he saw how uncomfortable it made me for him to be using my face, he immediately offered to change his appearance. Um, I very quickly determined just from speaking with him that he had no ill intent in his impersonation, and that he was here for up and up reasons. And as a result, I decided not to. It didn't feel prudent for me to um, report as being a problem. He seemed like a very kind young man, and he did invite me to join the party with him. I admit I should have come back and uh, left the party earlier, as I did not enter it through um, the standard means. I understand that that is my fault. Um,
Yes, and then
when
you
I
additionally brought him in under a second name, the name of Ansel King, whom had been invited this evening.
he I wanted to my intent was to leave the party because I understood I again did not enter through the usual. He wanted to slip back in. He thought it would be fine if he took on Ansel's appearance and brought me in as his plus one. It's a little bit convoluted, I understand.
It is because
But
this is a Yule party. Everybody, well, many of our guests choose to wear masks, and the need to take on somebody else's appearance is almost a moot point.
well, I suppose. But well, I suppose that as long as he feels comfortable and people hmm, I'm sorry. I'm exploring my feelings about this in the moment as well. My opinion in the moment. I do not know this man very well. I only met him this evening. Um
You're speaking very. Sorry, also, Heart's pointing out I said Yule instead of Animas. I'm sorry. Um, but the guard
You
does.
did this.
I did. The guard is like, you're
To the
speaking.
you.
Yeah, to the me. You're speaking very highly for someone you just met, perhaps not even an hour and a half ago, 2 hours perhaps?
yes, he has just been very kind and friendly, and I appreciate um his willingness to listen to my concerns when um, I first confronted him. It gave me the impression of someone who, you know, is mischievous but not malicious, and I think, particularly in Einquell, that is admirable quality. Um, but that is just my opinion on the matter.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Okay. Persuasion, not his best stat.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Is Guy just continuing to explain the whole path of how he got to this
As
moment?
so, like, well, guy's still like in the middle of talking in his room, and but as he's doing that, he's like changing out of his disguise.
Oh my god!
So like he's taking off the He's taking off the antlered headband, the wig. He's getting a makeup remover to take the makeup off and show the fact that there is no face under there.
God, I gotta make a roll for this guard real quick. Hang on.
I think that's probably a wisdom roll. This man
Yeah.
is taking off his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he gets. That's a 13. It's still like a slight horrified look of what. Oh God, Oh God.
Yeah, I told you, man. I told you. Phil, come on, man. I gave you warning.
He's still giving you a look. God,
I'll
it's.
warn you, man. This is what people would have been dealing with. Was gonna save people the issue.
God.
You might want to look away. I gotta take the eye cover. I gotta take the eye cover things off.
What?
You know,
Oh,
I'm just
I just.
yeah.
You just. He's going to the door. This is. I was gonna say this is to the point where he's like going to the door. It's like you can wait in here until I have finished speaking to the others, and he closes the door behind himself, and you hear it lock.
Oh.
And
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Guy's just gonna finish changing.
Mm-hmm. And Junie.
Probably look around.
Yeah, that's fair. And Junie with 19, the guard is nodding along, and you were told to wait for the gods, correct?
Yes, I was.
And did you do this?
I did not. I was in a flustered state. I have had issues with identity theft in the past, and it made me very anxious and impatient. And I know that that is no excuse for ignoring the protocols here, and I do apologize.
So you never saw saw those gods or what happened to them?
No, I attempted to go back and if they were there or if I could meet them, and was told that they had gone off in another direction.
Very well. And roll me another persuasion.
Okay.
I'm just remembering what the coat check guy said.
Yeah, I sure am remembering that.
What did Coach Chick say?
Yeah, he's like, don't worry about those guys. I sent them in another direction.
Oh yeah.
Okay, at 15, he looked. He probably. Well, here, let me give him. Let's see.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's a 6. Yeah, he's nodding. He's like, all right, very good, sir. I will take you back out to meet up with the others, and I will speak to my boss momentarily and get this all sorted.
And the young man who was also taken in, do you know, will he be allowed to join us again, or?
He just smiles and says, "Don't worry, sir. Everything will be taken care of."
I would like to wait until he is released. I understand that I played a part in him getting in trouble, so if it is all right, I would like to wait until he is finished.
Do you wish to remain here in this room then?
If possible, I would like to be taken to where he is.
Roll persuasion.
That's less
No.
than the last
No.
one.
Yeah,
No,
that's a
no.
nat 1. No, that's a 5.
No, that's a
That's
nat 5.
That's a nat 5, yeah, but that's a 6 total, and he gives a shake of his head and is just like, "I'm sorry, sir, but I can't break protocol for something like this. You may wait here if you wish, or you may wait outside with those I found you with."
Understood. Thank you.
You're
for
welcome,
your
sir.
understanding.
I will be back momentarily. And he steps out, And you hear the door lock behind him.
Can I try casting do a message again?
Who are you casting to?
He knows that they are going to. I mean, they said that they were going to talk to Zan, so I guess he's just gonna try and cast a message to Zan.
Okay.
It's literally just gonna be, "Hey, okay."
Oh my god, hi.
So funny story. So obviously, I got caught. They're pretty chill about asking questions. That was fine. Are they being nice to you though? They said they were going to talk to you.
Yes, they asked me questions. I did my best to explain the situation. I think they understood. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm kind of taking. They kind of left me alone in this room. I kind of don't want to touch anything because I don't know. They said to take a seat. I have a feeling that chair's like it looks like a chair. I have a feeling I don't know if it's a nice chair or not.
There is a bit of magic on the chair in here. Yes,
Oh, anyways, I'm just taking the chance to change. I figured.
Do I want to know what you're changing to this time?
I'm just doing me at this point. Kind of defeats the purpose of being someone else when they kind of find you.
Hmm. Well, it'll be nice to see you as is then.
Eh, not much to see.
I doubt that.
Okay.
Zan not knowing the truth of the matter.
Guy just shrugs. It's like, he'll find it. He'll see soon enough, probably.
And so back out with the other two still waiting.
Back at it again.
Yeah, so
'Cause-
Gil has told quote unquote Stoat that to call him Shirotoku.
Mm-hmm. Down because I would not remember that.
Or just Shiro. Because
Thank you
Shiro
so
means
much.
white.
Thank you. I love you.
This is the alias that uses the stolen kimono.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gods.
Mm-hmm.
So how much time has it been?
It's probably been at the very least 10 minutes.
And Shirotoku is getting very agitated.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Tail swishing back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Could I try sending a message to Ermine?
You're too
Or-
far away.
Too far away?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
His nice kimono is a crimson red.
Mm-hmm. It's fine, it's cool, so.
Mm-hmm.
So, you've been waiting for 10 minutes now. You've waited.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm. How do we sneak in there, though?
Is there an auction going on right now?
Yep.
What's it for?
Let's see. Well, there's one going in. Let's see. 2 rooms would be on a break. Let's say it's the carousel carved from wood.
Okay. Gil's gonna lean over to Tobias and goes, "What if we just got him to bring us backstage?" And then goes the one with the carousel.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
So how much is the bidding right now?
I'd say it's currently at 30 tokens, probably.
30 tokens?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down for a bit and just wait to see how fast it's going up.
And
Okay.
Toby's gonna join.
Okay. I'd say. Let me see. Rip.
What?
Oh, it's probably going pretty quickly. I'd say it ramps up to maybe like 40 before they start teetering out a bit.
Uh-huh. Okay, it ramps up to 40.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to raise mine and go 75.
Give me a persuasion.
You get Eagle's Splendor. You get advantage.
Sweet.
Messing this one up.
19.
19. Yeah, you call out 75 and you hear like the oh from the others and it's just like going once, going twice.
I needed the Eagle Splendor.
Yes, you did. That was almost a 9, but instead we got a 19.
I'm so glad I remembered. I was like, wait, we can't mess this one up.
And sold for 75 tokens to what is your number, sir?
75.
Ah, what luck. And writes it all down. Little helper goes back with the token. Here you are.
Yes, can I get this as soon as possible? I have a bit of a time crunch.
Oh, yes, of course. If you would be so kind as to come with me, I will take you up back.
Can they both go is the question.
You can roll persuasion to both go.
Hey, so, this is actually a gift for a friend of ours. Can we both go? Please?
Roll persuasion.
Do I still have Eagle Splendor? How long does that last?
It's consultation up to 1 hour.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah, you still
yes,
have
I
it then,
do.
yeah.
7 plus 8.
Yeah,
That's
the target gains
15.
the effect until the spell's end, so, you know.
My dice aren't being very nice to me.
Oh.
That's 15, though.
15? I probably thinks a moment and looks and... Well, I guess if it's a gift, then just don't... Just this...
Please?
Oh, well, of course. If you'll just come... Just right this way. We'll just be quick about it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Gil,
Otherwise I would have
lightly...
another idea to sneak in there. Which is that Tobias is unlarge routine.
Oh my god! We would have gone tiny! Yeah,
Okay.
Shirotoku leans forward to lightly tap the mask to this person and just like claps,
Oh, they're just like...
putting on a little bit of a excited show.
Oh, glad to make your evening. Yes, just right this way. And they take you to the back, pretty much like right as they're taking the carousel to the back as well. And the quick explanation of it's a gift, and they just wanted to come get it very quickly. And they get a few looks for allowing you back there, but they of course smiled at you because that's not your fault. You're just excited. You're not the one breaking the rules. It's okay. And click, 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 click. They open the case and they hand you the wooden carousel.
Oh, thank you so much. How many guards are back here?
There is currently 2.
There are currently 2. Okay. Thank you so much, and I'm sorry about this. One of the guards hold person.
Okay.
Oh,
Ansel and Zan, not Ansel.
Oh,
and
no.
Zan. Gotta follow the rules and try and be as honest about this as possible. Gil and Tobias, fucking shit up.
Hey, don't bring Tobias in.
You're an accomplice.
That's a 13.
Oh no, that does not work. He's hold person.
Ooh, what does whole person look like for...
So as Gil does hold person, suddenly there's a wrapping of chains, and then 2 arms appear from behind him, and a jack-o'-lantern, just like the face of a jack-o'-lantern appears, going, ha, gotcha.
Oh, God.
It's Psychopomp.
Nice. God, the guard's stuck. The other guard yelps. the helper yelps, and they rush over to help the guard.
For the love of Kirkle, you could warn me before you do that.
I'm sorry, we're low on time, aren't we? Come on, please.
Yes, I'm coming.
No, Gil's pointing to the other guard.
Oh god, but I don't know what spell to use.
Anything that incapacitates.
I'm losing my fucking mind. Tobias is so many spells that cause damage. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't I got caught off guard. Don't do that to me.
I'm
Give me a
sorry.
second. I'm looking at my stuff. You can chat in the meantime.
Caught off guard against the guards.
Hey, Zara, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think the other two are doing right now?
Probably something ill-advised.
Tobias using enlarged use on the other card because it's not a spell where you have to touch.
Okay, so he casts what on the guard?
The range is 30 feet. He can cast enlarged reduce.
Oh, he's gonna reduce the guard.
Oh my god!
The other
You're
guard
making
is
a con save.
Con save, alright!
You have a Pokemon guard now.
Oh my god. That's a 15.
Oh god, hold on, give me a sec to check. I don't think it makes it, but
Oh my god.
it doesn't make it.
Okay, so the
You're
guard's
small
running
now,
over to
that's
help
my
you.
You're small now, that's my attack.
Yeah, he runs over to help the other guard to break him out of the hold person, and he just is suddenly, he shrinks down, and it's just like, uh-oh, and just dives to the side as
Sorry
the
about that.
other, as the attendant, like, almost steps on him.
So sorry, trying to not get near any fit.
Let's go. And Shiratoku obviously immediately jumps over the reduced guard, get into the back ways.
Yep, okay, so you both break into the back ways. Make me a survival roll to figure out which way to go.
Oh,
I want to
God.
help Tobias.
Okay. Tobias, roll with advantage.
I'm gonna cry, give me a second. Let me roll correctly, or else I will cry. Survival. First one. Well, that's already pretty good.
Yeah.
Second one.
Okay.
Let's go with the first
17.
one. Yeah, let's go with the 17. So yeah, you get back there. You're not sure why, but like you just like listen and look around. You get a pretty good idea of like which way they went. And probably just after like a few seconds of back there, you just maybe just hear Guy talking or some of the guards, and you're just like, okay, we go this way.
You just hear behind the door.
Oh, I just realized, Zed, did they use like the paper airplane thing? Because they used it on me. Oh, Ansel's gonna get beamed in the face by a paper airplane. Oh, he's not gonna be happy about that.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure he's just whenever we talk and explain the situation, he'll probably just have a good laugh at our expense.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
So that's what you two come up to.
So where are there guards in sight?
No.
No.
I don't like this. Especially after, you know, Guy told them to up the security.
I'm going to bet that one of these doors is locked, so I'm gonna roll hammer space to take out my thieves' tools, because I'm proficient with those.
Yay!
That's a 3. Yes,
okay.
I get those.
Yep.
I'm gonna start trying to open one of these doors.
Okay. They're pretty much next to each
Tobias is
other.
being the guard.
That's fair. Well, give me a roll to lockpick either left or right, and tell me which. And Tobias, if you could give me a perception to see how well you're keeping guard.
I am doing so good.
That's a natural 1. And it was on the left.
That's a 20 to check.
Oh yeah, oof. So you go to pick the lock and you hear something snap. Guys, someone's jiggling the lock to your door.
Hello?
And
Hi!
Oh!
Wait, what the heck are you guys doing? What are you guys doing here?
We're coming to get you. We didn't get any news.
Oh, they messaged in here. Oh, must be too far. No, like, I'm fine. I got caught, but I'm fine.
Well, it's a little too late for that.
Oh, yeah, obviously. I think what do you broke your, I think the lockpick broke in the lock.
Yeah, so I think, and
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
gonna start trying to fumble.
okay.
Oh, fucking god.
You guys want me to have to go with it?
Oh,
Let's see, 10.
Put it on the
Oh, so Gil pulls out Tibbles and
Oh!
immediately throws Tibbles down the hall, screams.
No!
Oh, God!
no.
You take out Tibbles,
Oh,
you throw
wow.
Tibbles and scream. Tobias, you heard people in the a little ways off in the distance and some footsteps. At the scream, you hear the voices starting to come closer with hurried footsteps.
Jesus Christ.
I think
This
it's
is
time
happening,
to, I'm gonna kick the door.
All right, give me a strength check.
I'm gonna rage and kick the door. 'Cause
All
I'm
right.
fucking pissed off.
That's yep.
Guys, I hear screaming. He's moving away from the door.
18 plus 2.
All right, yeah. You kicked to peck this door. This door is down.
You do not see Guy.
And you do not see Ermine. Instead, behind the door, you see a fox-like person.
Hold on. Tobias looks inside the room, sees that guy is nowhere to be found, and just says, "Can you put on some clothes?"
Well, you hear a voice above you, go like, I am wearing clothes. You look above and you see,
Oh.
and you see a headless jester outfit, hanging onto the wall above the door.
Thank the gods.
Oh yeah,
So
what
why
I
are you
forgot
wearing this thing?
to mention, this fox, it's got hair that's on fire. He moves to the next door and is just gonna kick it.
All right, give me
Oh
another
my
strength roll.
Raging.
God.
So, Ermine is on fire.
Yeah.
Is that normal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I'm just gonna message Xan to not be standing near his door.
Another
may have
unnatural
fucked up.
20.
Yeah, it's a good thing too. Zan, you suddenly get a message to not stand near the door.
Okay.
You probably have a few seconds to move.
Zan was not standing close to the door.
Awesome.
just
The door is
standing
now
here.
inside the room.
Oh.
We fucked up real bad, and the guards are coming.
Cool. So are we running, or are we?
I
still-
would prefer to run right now, please.
Okay. Guy's gonna actually look at Xan on this.
I'm gonna fucking cry.
Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
Now where are you all running?
Further the nearest window.
Preferably the nearest window, but I'm going to attempt to pick up Guy.
Okay.
And then expeditious retreat time.
All right.
I go fast.
You're going fast. All right. All right. God, what skills based
Which-
strength?
Gil's base strength is a 15, but he's raging right now also.
Yeah, so you probably pick up Guy without any trouble.
Guy is a toothpick.
Yeah, he's not heavy.
The heaviest thing on Guy are the bells attached to his jester outfit.
Yeah, so congratulations, you're using Expeditious Retreat, and as you're running, you hear ding 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 ding.
That's fine.
So I didn't really plan on getting picked up. I'm not complaining. This is actually quite nice. But yeah, if I would have done something different.
If I was in a better mood, I'd say something about this, but I'm not in a great mood right now.
That's fair. Sorry. You could.
Imagine a guy like tapping his fingers together, like sorry.
I mean, like they haven't caught you yet. You could sneak back in as yourself and still go to the auction for the sapphire lane.
Now, how are the other people keeping up with Expeditious Retreat?
They're not.
Yeah. Okay, so you two are running behind. If Hart, you could give me a survival roll to see if you could find a window.
Mm-hmm.
Can
What
I be
if my purpose is to... So I'm gonna take some, like, unnecessary turns.
Okay.
One of my because I am being very loud.
Okay.
I want to try to draw the guards away as we look for a window.
All right.
Can Guy help with this survival roll?
Yes.
Clickety clack.
That is 13.
13? Okay.
Mhm.
You definitely do manage to take a couple of wrong turns before, and you do hear, like, footsteps coming up behind you. It's probably even see a few guards, and they do start to chase you before you indeed see a window.
And I am going to turn, wrap my hands around Guy, and jump backwards out the window.
All right, give me an acrobatics.
Good fucking lord. I'm guessing Tobias and Zen are not going in the same direction.
Nope, you
Hopefully
have
not.
split the party.
I need to be
Yep.
clear about something. Zan said, "Let's go."
Mhm.
Zan did not follow.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Zan
It's
predicated this
God.
on like being as honest as possible to try and mitigate how much trouble they're in. He tried so hard to make it look like everything was above board now, and
Tobias wanted to go at this quietly. He did
Yeah.
not expect Gil to start casting spells at guards.
Look, Gil didn't think of any other way to get through the guards.
And
And he
talk with
can't-
Tobias.
at this point he's just like, I hope they get out. I'm not. I will mea culpa this one to the guards or whatever.
Okay, so
Will
with
be
a fifth-
fine, cool.
yes, final cool chill. With 17,
17.
you manage to backflip through the window, which you can check to see whether it's open or not first.
I don't care.
It's open. I was just gonna say it's open now.
Thanks.
There might be a bit of glass around when you land, but with 17, I say you pretty much stick the landing perfectly, and the guards do the thing where, like, you know, they all try to get out the window at the same time, and it doesn't work.
And quote unquote Shirotoku looks up the window and goes, "Nah."
Guy just waves. Sorry, guys.
And then runs off to somewhere that isn't visible.
All right. Okay, so you run off, and we quickly hop back to Stoat and Zan, who are just standing there. And And
Just
as you're
Tobias looks at the door like, "Welp."
you're standing there for a
I
few
think-
moments, and the guard who was talking to Zan earlier approaches, and it's like, "Ah, sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Are you doing all right?"
Yes, I'm fine. How are your guards doing?
We are doing fine. Thank you for asking, sir. I apologize for the misunderstanding earlier. If you and your friend would like to rejoin the party.
Tobias is just sweating because he's like, "I'm not getting in trouble." He's like deep purple, like, "Oh."
Zed looks at the guard, looks at Tobias. Do you want to join the party, or do you think we're done for the night?
I want to check on the others and see if they're okay.
I will collect the if I made the item I won earlier, and then I believe we will head out.
Yes, sir. Which item was that?
It was
Oh my
the set of prestidigitation rings.
Ah, yes. If you could both come with me a moment, please.
Of course.
What? How's this guy
It's
so?
it just went through shit so fast, and then calmed down so fast.
He leads
Look.
into the rings. He hands them to Zan, gets the ticket. May I help you finding your friend, sir?
I think we'll be able to catch them pretty easily. Thank you very much.
Catch them?
Just quietly not mentioning the chaos left in their wake.
Is there
Oh,
anything
God.
else I can help you with, Alexander Adu?
You have been a delight to speak with. Thank you so much for your understanding. Have a wonderful night.
You too, sir. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Good night. And he turns and he walks off.
Yeah. Tobias immediately.
Xanet very calmly, very deliberately looks to Tobias and mutters, "Let's get the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
Can we smash cut to Gil and Guy?
Yes, we can!
Because Gil, after getting someone where they're like protection on all sides, puts Guy down and goes, "Are you okay? What did they do to you? You don't have a face."
I mean, oh no, I haven't had a face. My dude, I haven't had a face for years. They didn't do shit. They didn't do-
Okay. He just
No,
sits down, literally, on the ground, just like takes off the mask that he put on.
Yeah, no, man, this is. I just looked. This is me on a usual. I mean, not the jester outfit. The jester outfit was kind of like a fan. I thought if they would let me back in the party, it just
You
kind
look
of-
good at it, in it.
Ah, stop it. I like this. I like this look too. The on fire look is neat.
As you say that, the fire goes out and his kimono goes slate gray immediately.
Ooh. Are you okay?
I'll be fine. I don't trust guards.
Guards, I'm fine. You know, guards are fine. Cops that are a problem. Maybe it's just me. Actually, maybe it's just me. I've met. Actually, no. Yeah. I
I'm
guess it
sorry. I
Depends
was
on the show.
just a little worried they were going to quote unquote do away with you. Because sometimes that's something that happens at these kinds of rich parties, and I'm not about that.
No, that's fair. I figured if they tried to, I had ways of slipping away. I did try messaging you, but obviously that didn't make it to you. Sorry about that.
Gods,
Yeah.
Maybe I should ask my friend to teach me some magic or something to fucking keep in contact with people and so this fucking shit don't happen.
Yeah.
I probably screwed everything up.
I mean, I probably could have done better about not getting caught.
I'm sorry, I don't have charm person anymore.
I don't
Which is
think
the way I could have gotten past 2 guards instead of just 1.
Nah, that's fair. I'm still new to the magic-y thing. I don't think I could even do that. Best I got is the speak at people from long distance and magic-y fingers, and he just prestidigitates sparkles from his fingers. Yeah, that didn't go as planned.
Nope.
Oh, and I didn't. Oh well. I got a cool pendant. You know what? I'm not too bummed. I got a cool pendant out of it, and I met some cool people. That's all. So you know what? Silver lining.
Around this point,
The others arrive.
Zan and yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Gil's immediately going to hop to his feet and before collapsing again. Like, oh no! And then, ugh.
Oh, you guys.
Gil, you motherfucker!
You didn't have to say my name, but oh well. It doesn't matter at
Hello.
this point.
I am pissed at you. Please
I gave
speak to me
you-
before
I gave you one direction. I said one thing, and that was try to behave.
I did! I waited 10 minutes!
You did?
10 whole minutes where anything could have happened!
Hey. I mean, think of it this. I mean, we're out of the party with the really weird security and weird people.
Yeah.
Actually, when you say that, Gil's gonna fish out the fish pendant.
Mm-hmm.
That's a natural 1. It's fumble time.
Alright.
Oh my god. We got out. We're all okay.
Yeah,
You
we're
know,
all good.
I would say compared to the last party I was at, this went really well, honestly.
So, what he pulls out of his pocket is an anvil, and he goes, "Mother," before it drops on his foot. He descends into Grolix. I haven't had that happen in a while.
Oh, that's really funny. Also, Guy's just gonna reach over, give Gil a pat on the shoulder and cast Cure Wounds for that anvil.
Aww.
That's another
For
one!
the 1 point of damage. What does it look like? Cure wounds.
Oh man, that's a good question.
You get a kiss on the boo boo.
I rolled another natural 1, so I'm just gonna fumble today.
I don't
We use up our good
think it
rules.
looks. I don't think it looks like anything.
Oh.
He hasn't come up with a nice way to do it.
You can't see it.
Ooh.
You just feel it. And you just feel better.
Man.
Huh. Gil pauses as he pulls out a bag of realistic-looking spiders.
Why? I just looks at it and just goes, why?
Buddy of mine's afraid of spiders. It's kind of funny.
Got it.
These aren't real though. And he shakes them and they bounce around. They're clearly plastic.
Yeah, we wouldn't want Buffy to get hurt.
Roll again.
Also, Zan, Guy has no head. You do not see a face or anything above the shoulder.
Zan's head tilts to the side and goes, ah.
Let's see, what's 18?
Oh, so that's what you meant by there's not much to look at.
Zan says, Guy, this must be what you meant, I see.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to see you, regardless of...
A visual pun, like it.
Would you mind if I take a look?
Oh, you mean magic? Oh, with like magic-y. Yeah. That's fine, I think.
In the background, Gil has pulled out an ice block, and inside the ice block is a checkbook. And he mutters to himself as it, like, he tosses it and it bounces away from him.
What the fuck is that?
And
Suzanne
he also pulls out a
recasts
mask.
See invisibility.
Finally.
Guys, you just see, you actually see, Pale, almost looks like he's made out of clay, honestly. Black eyes with white pupils. He's watching Gil right now and kind of and looking very amused at the amount of the amount of fumbles he's doing.
So,
It's incredible.
Tobias, the mask he's holding in one hand, you recognize. It's Jan Mask's mask. Jan Mask.
Oh my god.
It's
It's this
his.
fucking guy.
It's Jan Mask's mask.
Hey!
Hey.
Guy doesn't know who that is. Guy doesn't know who that is, but Fable does. That made me happy.
Mhm.
But he. After he.
This thing?
Yes. Reminder. Shoves it back into his pocket and he pulls out the fish pin and he looks at it for a moment and then he chucks it.
Oh. That took you a minute to get. What? That's called a fumble, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
I usually have terrible luck. I was trying to fumble earlier because I was trying to get something to open the door, and instead I pulled out size cat. Ugh.
You've got a cat?
Not my cat.
I wanted to see a cat.
Psychopomp's cat.
Right, the pumpkin dude. I want to see that. I love those. They're adorable.
And you heard a scream right outside? That's because I pulled out the cat. Timmels.
You're not a fan of cat. Got it.
No, I'm afraid of cats.
Oh, that sucks.
And you're probably remembering the tiger on stage now.
Oh, that super sucks.
Tobias does the white person smile next to Gil and looking at Guy and just nods like, yeah. That's why he was like that.
That explains that. So, well, I'm definitely kicked out of that party.
Oh yeah, no. that's
Shirotoku can't go in. Hermine might be able to, but
I'm not going back in there.
that good.
Yeah.
I think that bridge has been pretty thoroughly burned.
Guys want to go to a bar?
Do you all want to roll perception?
Yes.
Sure.
Oh no, perception. I'm scared of it every day.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Plus 3.
I don't know about you guys. I could go for a drink.
Natural 20. 23.
Hey.
Okay.
Tobias is
He's
exhausted.
paranoid right now, so
Oh,
that makes
yeah.
sense.
Mhm.
Tobias is just exhausted.
Hey, Toby, throw away the pin.
Okay,
Oh,
right
yeah.
as you
Oh,
say
yeah.
that, at least both you and Guy notice. Gil, you're wearing the pin.
Oh yeah, shoot! I got like those still in my. Oh no, I've got them in the dress pockets. Hold on. He actually goes into his pockets, pulls out the dress.
I fucking knew it. I knew this shit would be stuck to us.
His, the kimono he's wearing turns red.
Mhm. Mhm.
Tobias takes a step back.
Guy takes the 2 pin. Yeah,
I-
because Guy has 2 pins.
I don't
Mhm.
have. I don't have remove purse.
Wait, didn't you just wait? Guy looks at the ones that he's holding.
Mhm.
Gives them a toss.
I mean, do you throw them far? Do you drop them, or?
Yeah, just give him like a light toss, underhand throw.
Yeah. You hear them like dink, dink. I mean, congratulations, you're wearing 2 pins now.
Ooh. Why?
Mm.
He just takes them off again. Give him another toss, a bit farther.
Dink, dink, dink. You're wearing them.
There's another
Hmm. Hey, Zan.
Also,
You're a magic.
Yeah.
I
You're
need
magic. Man.
Gil to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh my god.
Tobias'
Gil?
pin is still in his hammer space as it appeared on his person.
No, doesn't seem to have.
Well, he's not getting it out.
What if Guy
staying in there.
What if Guy just puts them in his pocket?
Oh, they're in his pocket
That
now.
is a natural 1 for
Oh.
a 13, but that is a natural 1.
Ooh.
Ugh.
You just start feeling calm. Everything's all right. Nothing's really happening. I mean, this is annoying, but there's no reason to lose your temper. It's a pin. It's fine. There's no reason to get upset. You're calm.
It goes
it's
from
fine.
red to his kimono goes from red to gray.
You good there?
I don't know how concerned to be about this.
Mm.
Because I don't
Toby-
really...
I was
Toby's gonna
angry just
Google
a
insight.
minute ago.
Oh, you do not sound...
I do not. This is not normal.
Yeah, no, that's a big...
That's native insight for Tobias. They're just like, oh, okay.
Zan is going to step forward. He's going to step up to Gil, and he's going to cast Identify on the pin.
Okay. You have to look up identify real quick. Choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or something, you learn its properties and how to use them. Whether it requires attunement to use and how many charges it has, if any. You learn how many spells affect the items, what they are, which spell created it. Okay. Sorry, just had to check on that really quick. And casting time is 1 minute, so...
Yeah, he'll take a minute to cast.
They're just vibing outside. It's fine.
Yep.
The guards haven't come yet.
Yeah, so you take your minute to check, and you know the first thing you notice about this pin is the spell it suddenly seems to currently be channeling is calm emotions.
Uh-huh.
And you also notice that the pin has been attuned to Gil, and it will return to him when cast away.
Uh-huh.
It does not seem to have any alarm spells or location spells.
Huh.
So,
You
is it
notice
cursed?
as well, it does not seem to be cursed. It does seem to be simply set off due to other people's emotions. You also notice, along with calm emotions, it seems to be, the sapphire in it seems to be set to make it, the emotions that are channeled are calm, almost drowsy, as if to potentially put someone to sleep if needed.
Huh.
Probably a measure to like avoid getting fights inside of the.
Because I will say, you definitely saw some people like almost table flipping. Actually, no, you actually were there when somebody, they flipped a table and then almost immediately they calmed down right afterwards.
Oh yeah. So it is attuned to him. Does he just need to de-attune to it?
It seems to be
unattuned, that's the word.
Yeah, unattuned. It seems to be in a feedback loop at the moment. So you're not sure if it will just reattune if he deattunes to it, or what will happen.
Well, in that case.
What case?
You appear to have attuned to this.
Also, it lasts up to a minute, so since it takes a minute for Zan to figure this out, calm emotion starts wearing off.
He's not. His kimono immediately turns back to red, but he doesn't like react
Okay.
loudly.
Okay.
He's now stewing and his hair is flickering with embers.
Okay. And nothing seems to happen at this point. So you need
Interesting.
Can we go back and ask them to take them off?
I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna try to unattune to it.
Okay. You take it off and give me a charisma.
Charisma check?
Charisma save.
Okay. That's important. I get a plus 12 to Christmas saves. 13 plus 12.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So, yeah, that's good. 25, yeah. You notice a little bit of light flicker in it, and it grows dim afterwards as it seems to deactivate. And if you could give me a perception really quick.
That's a 16.
16. You notice a slight flickering out of the corner of your eye, but when you turn to look at it, you don't see anything.
I'm now going to not make any noise, just throw it as hard as I can away from me.
Okay, give me a strength check.
17 plus 2.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you yeet that. You actually, with that, you probably hear it shatter in the distance.
There it fucking goes.
Huh.
I hate things like that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I kind of see the use, but yeah.
My emotions are mine to have, and if I want to explode, that is my prerogative. He's gonna get up and just straighten the kimono.
All right, little two pins that I have. It is time to say. Well, I don't know. You're really pretty. Do I keep the pins or do I lose them?
Zan casts Dispel Magic on the pin in his pocket.
Yep, it just seems to blink out at that.
Yeah, guys.
Tobias might ask for Dispel Magic too because I don't have it anymore.
Yeah, Zan can let's see. But I mean, he can cast it on an area, so he can cast it on all their pins.
Oh, then there you go then. Yeah.
Thank you.
Guy's also gonna take out the tokens and just leave. He's not gonna throw it. He's literally just gonna put the bag down and leave the 2 pins with it.
Okay.
Gil should Gil doesn't want the tokens either.
Okay, so hang on.
I mean,
yeah.
Dispel
this whole thing was.
Okay, hang on. Dispel magic. Choose any creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell to 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of a higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
You have to choose one object.
Oh, you're right. It does say one creature, object, or magical effect. So it would be
3 of them.
Yeah. So there's the 3 of them.
I mean, Guy can just try and unattune. I don't want to make you waste your spell slots.
If you want, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just try unattuning first. That way. It's a Christmas save, yeah? And I'm assuming,
yeah.
And I assume I gotta make 2 since I have 2 pins.
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta make it twice. Yep.
Okay, first pin.
And Zan needs to roll for Dispel Magic on 2 of them.
Okay, so
18 plus 3 on one of them, and then a 5 plus 3. So it's an 8 and 8 and a 21.
You managed to get one of them, the other one you do not.
I know, listen, little pin. You're really pretty. but I'm kind of worried you're like super cursed and gonna have ill effects later. We have to say goodbye here. I'm sorry, and I'm gonna try to just. Can I charisma save again?
Okay.
Can I?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Guy just has a
Yes.
talk. Guy just has a little talk with the pin.
And if for Zan, if you could,
No,
oh my god,
Yeah, that's
it's a 2.
plus.
a 2. Oh my god.
I'm just trying to be like, okay,
Okay.
is plus on that spell casting ability. Okay.
Okay.
Man, I thought his plus would be higher than that. Okay,
Mhm.
whatever.
Mhm.
Ooh, that's not good.
No. You are unable to dispel it, unfortunately.
Oh well, I did say I'd do it also for
Yeah.
what's
So
his
you can
face,
roll again.
Toby.
Yeah.
What's his face? Okay. No, I love you.
It is late, okay.
It is late. It is
I love
late.
you
Right.
so much. You can take the one that and attunes it to you.
13 also is not high enough, I'm afraid.
Well,
Okay. Well, everyone's
like, don't
tired
do
at
it
this
anymore.
point, including them.
Yeah.
They're just like, ugh.
Do you
Guys,
want?
Fine. Tobias will try to unattune to it by himself.
Okay. Did you want
One
to?
spell slot is enough.
Yeah. Did you want to try to have Zan unattune as
We're
well?
just gonna keep rolling until we get
I-
it.
Yeah, honestly,
You
just
know-
both roll me, like, just one more roll, and we'll just say that's how long it takes you to unattune to it.
Alright.
3 hours later. Doing my charisma save because
17.
You
Plus
get a
3.
+4 on your charisma save. Because Gille is standing
11
right next to
plus
you.
4, so that's 15.
15, okay. There's
Okay,
the better
now he
rolls.
rolls, okay.
Yep. Okay.
Yay!
And with the +4, your Tobias is able to get it as well. And Fibble.
Woo.
I just rolled again. Yeah,
Oh,
I got
nice.
17.
Yep. Okay, you managed to all deattune from your peds.
Alright, that was fun. Y'all want to go to a bar?
Yes.
Get a drink?
Yeah.
I can go for a drink.
Okay, so you all leave your
I think I can
coins.
use it.
You all leave your
Mhm.
pins.
Tobias is skipping one coin because he's pretty sure those aren't cursed. He's
That's
keeping
fair.
one of them.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. You can do that. Yeah. So you
They're
keep
a
the
little
one
bit
coin.
cool.
Yeah. Aw. So you keep the one coin. You go.
What did you say, Uni? Uni, what did you say?
What?
What did you say,
I
Uni?
don't think Uni said anything.
I don't know if Uni said something. Did you, Uni?
About what?
Oh,
Okay, never mind.
you're
Sorry.
valid.
I thought you said
I
something.
love you.
'cause
It's
you
time to
bubble.
go to bed, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey. We'll just
I
wrap up this
know.
little bit first. So you
Yeah.
all go. You head to one of the bars, and if you got everybody but Uni, make a whiz save, please.
Oh
Oh
no.
god.
Everyone but
+4.
Uni
Everybody but Uni.
+4.
is safe.
Is it because of the alcohol? Tobias doesn't drink alcohol. and
No,
if he does...
just hold your thoughts.
I'd say +4 because of Gil.
Mhm.
Blaze, I am looking at you and I'm putting my hands on your shoulders. I'm shaking and crying right now.
Don't worry about it.
19.
We're gonna wrap this up. Don't worry about
A
it.
natural 20.
Nice.
It's a 6!
It's a 6.
+4 is a 10.
Okay. So you go to the bar, you open the door, and you basically step out of the back room back to the party.
What?
Oh no.
Ah! No, not one of these. Not one of these. Oh, come on.
Oh no.
And you hear
We
a
were
thud
leaving.
behind you.
Hear a what?
A thud.
Huh?
A
A
thud.
thud.
A thud?
Zan
Turning.
is lying on the floor.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, Ansel's gonna kill me.
Immediately, Gil is going over healing hands first before
Okay.
checking over Zan.
All right.
So, if Zan is missing any hit points,
Mhm.
5 hit points. No, he's not at 0.
No. Oh
And-
god, oh god.
5
Oh,
also
God.
clears, like, okay, let's lay on hands, 5 to cure disease or neutralize poisons.
Okay. And did you want to make a medicine check as well, or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would also like to
Immediately.
make a medicine check.
Okay. Go ahead, both of you.
I'm giving. No, I can't because I used my free spell slots of.
22.
I don't need it. A natural 20.
Okay.
I would have done an invincibility, but I need to think of my spell slots at some point.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Yeah. So, Fable, wrong channel.
Whoop.
You're in the game chat. Back over here.
And you?
I do.
Okay. So you check Zan, and he seems to be unconscious. You can't tell if he is asleep, but it doesn't seem to be magical in nature. He just seems to be either asleep or unconscious, and you cannot wake him.
Past the old man's
Mm.
bedtime.
Oh no, we made him stay
So-
up too late.
Okay.
Doesn't
That's
seem to have anything wrong with him. I just neutralized poisons or any disease.
Yeah, I've not
If I
seen it.
use my last second level spell slot, I could cast Lesser Restoration. Gil has gone immediately into very serious mode,
Mhm.
and the
Shit.
kimono he's wearing is slate gray.
Mm. That is not a fun situation to be in.
Mm.
Nope.
Hey, if you need, I can maybe save yours, and I can use mine.
I used up a lot of second level. I used second level spell slots.
No, I know. I've got 2 that I can use. Let me use this one.
Okay.
And Guy's gonna put his hands on Zan and cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay. You cast Lesser Restoration, and nothing seems to happen.
Guy's gonna attempt to cast Message. Zan, hey buddy, are you like sleeping, or or is this like not? Oh, please talk to me, man. This is kind of creepy, and I don't like this.
You get nothing in reply.
Yeah, I don't like this. Oh, this is kind of.
I am guessing that the curse theme of this party is extending to more than the auction objects.
Well, that's something we're gonna have to figure out next time because, as you said, it's late.
Yeah.
It is
Gil's-
quite late.
Gil's
It's 6
like,
a.m.
it's 2
you couldn't
a.m.
let-
for me.
You couldn't let them
Oh,
just go to
honey.
a bar, could you, Blaze?
I mean,
We all were just like, let's leave the party. We're done with the party. Blaze was like, I didn't get to the plot hook yet.
It's fine.
it's fine. Thank you to our lovely audience for
It's
listening.
wrong.
Thank you for future listeners, and thank you to my wonderful players. And I will see you all next time. Bye.
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 Bye.